Hey, welcome back to Man Down Sports, man. We got 4 squirrels for y'all today. Kaja from Just Simply Sports is here for like a third time or fourth time, maybe something like
My
that.
third time. Thank you
Third
for
time.
having me back. Three's the charm.
Man, look, man, we like Kaja over here, dog. We like Kaja over here. She's dope. So, yeah, welcome Kaja back, man. Go subscribe to Just Simply Sports on YouTube. She do football and basketball, and I like when she do both. And then she calls some games live too, so I think that's dope too.
Yeah, she ambidextrous.
Yeah, she got a, but this her only issue though. I mean, her love for Steph Curry is just insane, dog.
I love Steph Curry. How is that an issue? Who doesn't love Steph?
His wife.
No, I guess not.
Oh. What? What?
So we're just shooting right out the cannon.
Right? I gotta speak up for Aisha. She is absolutely allowed to have wanted to have a career or saw herself only being a career woman before she decided to get married and have kids. Why are y'all so offended by that?
Nah, she's entitled to feel how she wants to feel. It seems how she goes about saying these things, it's just very random. They feel like unprovoked, like she's volunteering information.
Did you watch the whole interview, or you just saw the one clip that was put out there?
I see the clips. I probably should watch the whole thing. But it's just, there's so many clips of Aisha saying these things, and it's just like, damn, do you really fuck with this man at all?
Like, I mean, they go back to like 14 years old, you know. So I'm gonna say yes. Like that's a long history they have, and they're now like almost 40 years old.
That ain't none of my business. I don't know what Aisha got going on. Lord have mercy. Why is Boston beating the Lakers by 20 like this? 25 at that. Yeah, Denver getting whooped by Atlanta. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all.
Beating the Wizard sleeves off them.
They beating the Wizard sleeves off them. Yeah, hold on. Let me cut my. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me cut my TV on so I can see some of this. No, never mind. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna watch it on my phone. Lord have mercy.
Come on. Lakers, they just played what? They just played last night, right? Maybe they tired.
Who did? Who played last night?
The Lakers, right? They played last night.
Lakers did play last night. You're right.
And
they
kept
Luka out. They kept Luka out just for this back-to-back because I guess when you think you can't play back-to-back, so they kept him out last night. I'm quite sure he's playing tonight.
Oh, that game is on Prime. Let me put that on.
Luka is out tonight too.
I can watch that one.
Luka and LeBron is out.
That one is on Prime.
Yeah, they said Luka's wife had
real quick.
They said Luka's wife had their second daughter. So I think that's why they're saying he out. Yeah.
When did Luka get married? Congratulations to him.
A while ago.
Luka had the second daughter. Luka must have had it because Luka looked thinner. he must have had it.
He dropped the baby weight.
Jeff said, "What's up, Jeff?" Jeff said, "Luka in Slovenia." So his family ain't even here.
That's why he was married. That man said, "Stay at home."
Shout out to Luka.
Somebody got to watch the house. That man don't live in America.
People still don't know why Kevin Durant missed those 2 games for personal reasons. Everybody said Kevin Durant might have had a baby too. On the low.
Wow.
Yeah. And my guess was Brittany Griner. I was like, I needed somebody check
Stop attaching that woman to Kevin Durant, man.
Wow.
But they showed some love to each other at the Olympics.
It's like brother sister type love.
No. That was some chemistry.
Brittany Griner?
Yeah, it looked like a beautiful thing to me.
Come on.
Stop attaching that woman to Kevin Durant.
Nah,
she's bigger than Kevin. How's that gonna work?
No, Kevin's 6'11", Brittany 6'7".
Well, she's bigger than him to me, and her voice is deeper. I don't know about that.
Well, she just stopped taking
enhancements.
She stopped taking the enhancements. Then her voice will go back to, "Hey, Brittany," and go back.
We're gonna call them enhancements.
But I'm hoping Kevin Durant can bring her back.
They said the Knicks beating the snot bubbles out the Jazz.
They about 30. They about 30.
Yeah, leave 41-13 after the first quarter. Utah.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Nah, that's plenty.
41-13.
I'm taking my team to the locker room for halftime after the first quarter.
As you should.
I'm leaving them in there. I'm leaving them in there.
41-13 is crazy though.
You need to ask for halftime like the middle of the first quarter. Like forget going after. You like stop the game. Stop the game. We need to go to the back right now.
The Hawks Nuggets is 41-23 at the start of the second. It's 69.
That's not that bad though. They go on a 7-0 run. They back in it.
It's 69-46 Celtics at halftime. 41-13
Jokic must be tired. He 2 for 11, 0 for 4. I'll never see Jokic miss that much.
Yeah, he's
First off-
tired. Yes, he should be.
He's tired.
First
He's
off, why are
tired.
you taking 11
And-
shots
and
in the
listen,
first quarter?
and look, he's tired and don't play the other side of the ball. So that is insane. What
Here
are
we
you
go.
tired from?
Here we go.
You tired from all
Because
that
they've been
passing?
doing too much.
He's
on
tired from all
offense.
that production he's been putting out all these past seasons, and now tonight he's tired. He can't give it to you tonight.
Bring that back up when we get to the third segment. Don't forget to bring that up.
I won't.
Because you're gonna have to defend that one. All right,
Okay.
let's get into this first topic, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way in. Make sure y'all hit the share button. Get some more people in here. Make sure the people who didn't get the notifications can know that we live. So hit the share button. Get some people in here. And then for y'all that's not subscribed to Just Simply Sports, I'm going to ask you to go over there and do that right now. All right. So
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Bring just cash at me. No.
Ain't no free promos.
Oh man, nah. But so I found an old clip that I thought was interesting to have a conversation about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it ain't like I had never heard basketball players say this before, but to hear Chris Webber say it the way he said it, and to drop the news that he had the opportunity to go play with Tim Duncan and turned it down was news to me. I didn't know he had that opportunity, and it's a short clip.
Before you play that though,
yeah.
Shout out these members real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
All right, so shout out to the members, man. We appreciate y'all, everything y'all do for us. So here the members: Shy Rider West Sider, Jeffrey Guyot, R Bean, Shay J, WW, Ryan Walters, Taco Master, Steve Calvert, E King, Cedric Franklin, Taco Master again, D-Day, Keith Brazil, It's Not That Serious, Ashley Harkins, Red Wolf 31, Beaver's Big Brother, L Donald, Debo X, Eric 5556, Mr. Corner 21. My vision failing me, y'all. Saint Cropper, B New, Dante Walker, Jamil Morton, Mr. Source 35, Hope and Peace 4, Global, Jamie, Pure Game Hoops, SWAT 282, Hand Down Man Down, Michael Young, The Chocolate Rider, Andrea Williams, 2VP13, Be Ready Sports Pod, 23 Savon, Sean the Navigator, Unspoken Voices, Joan Finner, Mikey Brass. We appreciate y'all. Thank you. There's a lot of names in there that are new. I haven't seen these names before. So shout out to y'all for
Did you say L Duncan?
Who?
Did you say L Duncan?
No.
It's Ella Duncan.
It's L.
It's L. And he said something close to that.
Let me find out L Duncan watching the show. Ella Duncan.
Hey,
it's L. It's L Duncan.
It's definitely L.
I know some of these. Is YouTube messing up y'all?
It might just be putting the government out there sometimes.
No, because there's some names in here that I've seen before, but their stuff has changed, and there was a problem some months back where YouTube was changing everybody's
whatchamacallit. Somebody mentioned it in the comment section. Long Strokes. YouTube made him change his name.
So
yeah, I could see why.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of these having numbers after them either.
Yeah, that's because YouTube was changing people's for them. Like they're changing the like Long Strokes Pro. They changed. He just woke up one day and had a new name, and then he changed it back to something similar to Long Strokes, but it's something different.
I think it's L Strokes now.
Yeah, something like that.
But shout out to the members, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank you. And if you haven't hit the like button already on the way in, please. Yeah, because K Soprano name was different, and his got 004 after it now. Yeah. See, and then the U9B was never part of the username for YouTube on some weird.
Yeah, YouTube been doing a whole bunch of different stuff, man. You know what I mean?
They're getting ready for the global takeover. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, nonetheless, man, Chris Webber, I didn't know that he had an opportunity to play in San Antonio with Chris Webber, and both of them in their prime would have been something crazy. Like you think about
Chris Webber?
Chris Webber playing with Tim Duncan in San Antonio. But I just play for it. It's a short clip. It's a short clip.
The guys that had to lead their team and it was on their back. So when I was in Sacramento, it was me or it was going to play with Tim Duncan. I felt at that time, no, I want to play against him and I want to win it without him. Now, that's a hell of a gamble because he didn't win it.
For a championship, you would have been walking around with.
That's right.
No question.
That's right. But see, unlike you, it was my decision to say, this is my team. And if I don't beat him, then the hell with it. But I made the decision. So I could have called and done that. And at times, when you get older, you may regret that. You may want a ring. I'm not saying it's great or it's honorable. All I'm saying is that I think you're looking at it from a different position.
So, and that's, like I said, the clip is short. I didn't get the whole thing, but thinking about Chris Webber leaving Sacramento when he was leading Sacramento against the Lakers, and they was having showdowns 2-3 years in a row, and they couldn't get past the Lakers. And then eventually Chris Webber got hurt, and that was it. That was the end of it.
We might have said you two
Please
names
stand by for technical difficulties.
Versus,
I thought it was just me. I'm like, is it just me?
Nah,
did I freeze? Did I freeze?
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
I froze up. What did y'all hear me say?
The last part was
I just start over. So Chris Webber in Sacramento, leading Sacramento, deep playoff runs, going up against the Bulls. I mean the Lakers, not getting past them. That's one thing. Never got to the championship. That's one thing. But he went down, leading his ship, leading his team. Versus if he would have left and went to San Antonio with Duncan, and if they do get some rings together, Duncan probably end up with more than 5 if C Webb is still healthy. That's insane, dog. Can you think about that? Like going from Duncan and David Robinson and then going to Duncan and Webber would have been insane for San Antonio, right? They would have easily beat the Lakers a couple of times. But anyway, the point is this: do you think he made the right choice? And how do you view the guys who did leave to go join with other superstars and got a ring or 2 versus the guys like Webber who stayed and got 0 rings?
No, okay, I'll take it. Did he make the right choice? I think he made the right choice for him. Because trying to do it on his own was more important to him than winning. I look at it like this. He could have woke up any morning in Sacramento and said, we've had enough of the Chris Webber experience and traded him. So anytime you have a chance to go do your own thing or whatever, you can't be more loyal to a team than a team is willing to be to you. Now, if they already told him, hey, listen, you're our guy, you're going to be our guy for the foreseeable future, there's nothing that can change that from us, from you, from us. We won't move on from you until you're ready to retire. Then absolutely it's the right decision. But if he, had no guarantees, then, you got to think about it. These teams, the front offices care more about profits than they do about winning. So don't ever forget that. So don't base your legacy on a franchise that'll trade you tomorrow to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
How's Webber's legacy looked at now, and how would it be looked at if he got 1 ring with Tim Duncan?
Well, right now we don't include Webber in the top 20 of anything, and 1 ring may have changed that.
What you got him at as far as top power forwards?
Right outside
we know Duncan's 1, right?
Mm-hmm. Right outside the top 10.
Right outside the top 10.
Right outside the
top 10 for Webber.
You can name 9 power forwards better than Chris Webber.
If I tried.
Okay, we'll do it. We got Duncan. I give you Duncan. We got Karl Malone, right? That's 2. Are we going with Garnett 3?
Got 2.
Okay.
We're going Dirk 4.
Come on.
Okay. Charles Barkley 5.
Come on.
Now where you going? That's 5. I'm not putting Kevin McHale ahead of Webber.
But you can. There's an argument that's there.
Somebody said she. I love she, but I got Webber ahead of she.
She got the ring. Ring make the thing while we play. That's what you said. I'm using your argument. Ring
Yeah,
makes
but
the team.
but the argument with rings is for guys in a different category. We're just talking about the best power forwards right now.
Sheed is in a different category. He's
No,
a champion.
no, the category I'm talking about is the tip top. We don't care about Eric Snow rings. We don't care about Derek Fisher rings. Like if I'm asking who the best player.
Hold on, man. Listen, Sheed is closer to the tip top than he is to Eric Fisher and Derek Fisher and Eric Snow.
But we talking about which players are better. We say, hey man, who's the top point guards? And then we be like, man, when you get the Iverson and Derek Fisher got the rings. Now that's not what we're doing.
No, but that's not what we're doing with Sheed and Webber. They're the same player, but one has a ring. You got to go with the guy with the ring.
Not
That's
when
what
we
you
talking about who. Not when we talking about who's better. I just want to know who's better than Webber.
Rasheed Wallace is better than Chris Webber.
I think they neck and neck, though. I think it's pick which one you want.
So again, that's someone that you could put in front of him.
It won't be because of one ring, though.
Huh?
It won't be because of the one ring.
No, but what I'm saying is, I said that I have him right outside the top 10.
And we haven't named 10. All right, so okay, you put Sheed in front of him. That's 6. Who's next?
Dude, we was at 8.
No, that was 6.
No, we was at 8.
No.
Go back and name them again.
Duncan.
Go ahead.
Garnett, Dirk, Karl Malone, Barkley, Rasheed. That's 6.
That's 6.
Kevin McHale.
No, we did not put Kevin McHale in front of.
Okay, I'm gonna let him finish his list. So you got Kevin McHale in front of Webb. Okay,
that's 7.
That's 7.
Somebody said Greek Freak. I ain't mad at that.
I am.
Why are you mad at that?
One-dimensional bag. I'm not putting that above Chris Webber. Chris
Webber had many dimensions.
More than Giannis.
Of course he did.
Man, that man looking for a timeout still to this day.
Chris Webber passed better than Giannis. He shoot better than Giannis. He better in the post. He dribble better than Giannis.
I wouldn't be mad if someone put Giannis above Chris Webber. I personally don't have him there, but I wouldn't be mad if someone did.
Well, so far you only got 7, sir. So they look like Webber at 8.
I'm going through the history of basketball. Goodness.
Okay, keep going. What we got, Kadri? What we got? Moses Malone, power forward or center?
Say your question again. You're clicking in and out on my end. You said Moses Malone, power forward or center?
Yeah. He's a center, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Moses. So we're not counting Moses. So who you got, Jay? You got 7. It looks like Webber.
Listen, bro. Listen. I'm separating power forwards and small forwards.
Are you putting Dennis Rodman above him?
He better not.
No, I would not do that.
Okay, I just had to test you. Did you disrespect me? I had to test it.
No. Listen, guys.
Are you putting AD ahead of him? AD was in the top 75.
I'll put AD ahead of him.
You go put AD ahead of him.
Now
street clothes. You putting street clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got AD at 8. So you got Webber at 9.
Webber could be at 9, but I'm pretty sure I can. If I'm on the spot right now, so I'm pretty sure I can come up with 2 guys ahead of Webber.
Yeah, I mean, because you ain't went way deep in history yet, but if you can't remember their names way deep in history right now, it's probably a good reason why you can't remember.
No, because I'm on the spot. I'm going through people, and then I'm like, nah, he's small forward, and this positionless basketball. Notice I didn't say many people from now.
No, you didn't. You was close to saying Giannis though.
No, I wouldn't be mad if somebody put Giannis.
But if you had Giannis over him, they all still in the top 10. You can actually get Webber, Giannis, AD, and all the other names we said, and it fit him right in that top 10.
What was Patrick?
Patrick Ewing, center.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nah, that's back when they had real centers.
Yeah. Easily a center. Kaja. I'm gonna play this again.
Dr. J was a small forward, right?
Yeah, since it's such a short clip, and we got some people that just came in that don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about Chris Webber.
I definitely would put Ralph Sampson up there.
Center.
I was say Ralph Sampson was a center.
Yeah. But I mean, he did play side by side with Hakeem though. So there was Twin Towers for a little while. So one of them was a power forward, but Ralph Sampson 7'4".
Well, Tim Duncan was really a center too.
Yeah, a lot of
it's
years
just that the Admiral was standing there.
For sure.
Paul Gasol.
Nah, Paul Gasol not better than Chris
Webber?
Webber.
Absolutely not.
Nah, I'm
Absolutely
not.
not.
Okay, what about Marc Gasol?
Absolutely not.
Still no.
Okay.
Or
Gasol
any
better
other
than Marc.
Gasol you ever met.
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna play the clip again since it's short, and we got some people that just came in.
The guys that had to lead their team and it was on their back. So when I was in Sacramento, it was me or it was going to play with Tim Duncan. I felt at that time, no, I want to play against him and I want to win it without him. Now, that's a hell of a gamble because you didn't win it.
For a championship, you would have been walking around with.
That's right.
No question.
That's right. But see, unlike you, it was my decision to say, this is my team. And if I don't beat him, then the hell with it. But I made the decision. So I could have called and done that. And at times, when you get older, you may regret that. You may want a ring. I'm not saying it's great or it's honorable. All I'm saying is that I think you're looking at it from a different position.
So Chris Webber is saying that, hey, he had a choice. He could have went and played with Duncan. He could have made that phone call and went and played with Duncan easily. And he's saying he didn't because he took pride in, one, I want to beat Duncan, and two, if I can't beat him, then the hell with it. Like, go down that way. So
I got two more that I like better than
Chris Bosh.
Not Kevin Love, Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh
and be in that convo.
Is it playing on your end? Because my end keeps messing up. Is it?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh yeah, her internet might have went out.
But so the last person y'all wouldn't put above Webber, but I liked his game better than Webber.
Who's that?
Amari Stoudemire.
Power forward?
No, he's definitely power forward.
Into the eye injury.
Look, y'all listen.
But you grasping straws right there. I get it.
Yeah, Chris Webber is that dude, dog. But
yeah, no one said that.
He is. People got to give Chris Webber his props, dog. Got to give him his props, man. This dude was leading a team to the #1 record in the league a couple of years. This is when Shaq and Kobe was together, and the Sacramento Kings had a better record than them. It was just that in the playoffs, something happened, and we know what happened. I got the book. I got Tim Donaghy's book. We know it was rigged, right? So something happened, but Sacramento had the better team every time they played the Lakers, and nobody on the East could stop Sacramento or the Lakers.
Let me answer this question right here. Honestly, I have him above Webber. But
no,
I know.
No,
hold on. Let me finish.
No, the fuck you don't.
Can I finish, please?
No, I'm not letting you get that off.
I don't know if we want. I don't know.
I'm not letting you get that off.
I know 100% what my bias is here. I know why I have him above.
Because he's a dookie. Fine, whatever. But
because I want to put Elton Brand on that list above Webber too.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. But you might as well put Sheldon Williams or Candace Parker husband on there.
Listen, Candace Parker is a husband now. If you
Hey man, stop playing. Stop playing, man.
Oh my God.
I'm going to put Duke players above anybody, but that's just my personal preference. But I know that's not true. But
Oh man,
I apologize to Candace Parker, man. That's my girl. Sorry.
I mean, I don't think she mind, but I mean, she is. I mean, but
So is there something wrong with him saying that he's not a fan though?
Of going to another team, another player's team?
I don't see what's wrong with it.
I think that was the best move for his actual career. I don't think, honestly, winning one championship wouldn't affect Chris Webber's career at all. His legacy. I don't think.
I mean, for journalists and sports writers and those type of people who are going to judge a career based on that, I think it has affected his career as far as how high they rank him. But what affected his career the most is him tearing his ACL and having a botched surgery, because I've never seen nobody come from an ACL that lost more of their game than Chris Webber. Like Chris Webber couldn't even jump no more, dog. And I done seen D Rose several ACLs. I done seen Kenyon Martin with broke legs. Amari Stoudemire had ACL. So I'm trying to figure out, was the science that much better 5 years after C Webb? Because that was people like right after C Webb that had ACLs that didn't lose their career. Chris Webber wasn't the same no more.
Hey, for my podcast, said, hey, chill out on the journalists.
Well, hey, it is. That's his new name, Chris. Strong Stroker now. It's not Long Stroke. Shout out to the program and the crew, man. Thanks, Strong Stroker. I don't even know why I'm saying his name all of a sudden. I refused to say it a while back, but he just been around so long. I got to at least say his name though.
Chris hasn't said anything yet. He's about to.
But go ahead, Kadra. Finish what you were saying though. What's your whole thoughts on it?
No, I was just gonna say overall, I understand why he decided not to go ahead and join. Because there's always going to be an argument. Like it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You stay where you are, people crucify you. Like go someplace else, go win the ring. And then when you leave and go someplace else and join another team, it's like, oh well, he only won because he teamed up with such and such. He should have stayed where he was. It's like you just gotta do what's best for you and make that decision and live with it. And hopefully you don't regret it in the years to come. Because no matter what, it's gonna be something. KD is crucified for that. Like, oh, he went to go join a super team, but they still won, like he still wanted to win. You have a right to want to win a ring, like you don't have to stay someplace and carry the whole load for 20 plus years. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But when you do that, it comes with criticism. So you just got to accept it.
But the thing that he said about if I can't beat him, I don't deserve to win. Like that stands out. And you don't see that mind frame anywhere in professional sports anymore.
And I appreciate that mindset.
And that starts with the transfer portal. That starts with the transfer portal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if everybody still thought like that, it'll make things more clearer as far as how we rank. Because since we do use rings a lot for the top tier guys, we use rings a lot. It was easy to tell who the ones were because they kept winning. And it was easy to tell Magic, Bird, Kareem, Mike, Larry. It was easy to tell that they were the ones. And then Malone's and Barkley's and David Robinson's just didn't stack up. John Stockton, they just didn't stack up with those guys. It separated them really good. But if Malone would have left in his prime to go play with Barkley, and they finally they got one or two, it makes it look like they on Michael Jordan's level because they got rings as well when they really not. So that's what happened with this era. Guys teamed up and got rings when they weren't supposed to get rings because the ones was go get all the rings. I hope we get back to that where no one's teaming up no more. And
but the problem with that, if you get back to that, you also get back to a system where ownership has all the power.
Well, that's what that second apron. Well, not really, because that second apron, because ownership was the one who was building super teams. They wanted that. You think Miami didn't want Chris Paul? I mean, LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Wade together? Ownership wanted that. Pat Riley wanted that.
Not much, so much for the ring, but because we'll sell jerseys, we'll sell out every home game. That's 42 sellouts a year.
Sure, but they were still in control as ownership. It wasn't like LeBron was like, "Hey man, y'all go do this even if y'all don't want to."
Touche. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron sold his ass to Miami.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, if you go call somebody and say, "Hey, look, it's for sale, come get it." if he'll trick
you think that man said that? You think?
I mean, pretty much. It ain't like Miami was like, man, we go talk LeBron into coming out here. It wasn't like that. It was like LeBron sold. He was like, hey man, I'm coming. Come get it. Open the door.
I'm not messing with this dude tonight. I'm not. Chris, that's your man for the rest of the night. I'm not.
Everybody's saying it's a respectable mindset, though. He said, "See, well, that's a respectable mindset."
It is.
It is.
Mindset,
yeah.
But the goal once you get to the league is you want to reach the top. You want to reach the mountaintop. You want to win a championship. That's the ultimate goal, right? Nobody
is that everyone's goal though?
A lot of people's ultimate goal is I want to move my mom out the hood.
There we go. Yep. They want to take care of their families, their moms, be better than where they were, buy their own house. But not everybody cares about winning. They don't.
Not so bad that they go sell ass to do it though.
Nope, still ain't doing it. Won't touch it.
Go ahead, Chris. Finish what you're saying, because my next thing is I want to go on the other side of the fence and see, for the ones who did do the opposite of what Webber did, how we supposed to look at that.
So to like what Kacha was saying, like
Contra.
I said Kacha.
He said Kaja. So good.
I ain't played Contra since what? Since the 80s?
So I think it was one of those things where, you know, you get the moral respect if you stay with the team, or if you don't go chasing it by joining another superstar. But then at the same time, it's like, man, you know what you could have been and what your legacy could have been if you got a ring. So it's just like, you know, damn, should I have stayed and just toughed it out? And if I never got a ring, I never got a ring. Or if I had a chance to possibly go get a ring, but I ended up being with another superstar, should I go do that? Right. And I think it's just one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations, especially if you, because Mel, you was about to say the sleazy way. Is there an unsleazy way to go join another star and get a ring?
Yes.
Explain.
When the puzzle pieces fit well. All right. And so it's two ways that it's unsleazy. One way is the way that Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen did it. The reason why that was unsleazy is because the waters wasn't muddy, because it was clear that Garnett wasn't on Kobe's level. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce was not on Kobe's level or Shaq level, because they couldn't do it leading their own team. And they had about 2 or 3 more years of prime left. And that was like, man, we got a small window to try to at least get one ring. Right. But it was clear to the fans, you failed as a number one trying to build a team around you for years. So that proves that you're not like Kobe. Kobe was able to do it. You wasn't. But when y'all join with 3 years of prime left, just so you can taste what it feel like, that one ring is not going to put you in Kobe's airspace. Like, we're not confused by that. We know it's a hierarchy. Now, with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, they didn't go through 10, 12, 13 years of trying and failing and made it obvious to us that you're not in Kobe's airspace. They said, I'm coming and joining another superstar right now, just so we can trick everybody that once we get our 2 wings that we're just like Kobe, which you're not. It's confusion. And then the other way is when you're someone like Marbury, who's a point guard, and you go join with a center like Shaq or Garnett or Tim Duncan, that like point guards and big men go hand in hand. Like that's a good tandem. You know, Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe. You know, that's a good Tony Parker, Duncan. That's a good tandem. But Webber and Tim Duncan, they battle each other. And we still want to know who the best between you and Tim Duncan. We know it obvious now. Tim Duncan was able to get 5 rings. Webber got 0. It's a hierarchy.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? With that, what you just said, right? Can we apply that to Kevin Durant's move? Because they didn't have a small forward of that caliber on Golden State.
Kevin Durant and Steph sold ass. That's why Steph was crying when he finally got his 4th ring, because that's the only one that really, I mean, the first one he got, he didn't even get finals MVP because Iguodala outplayed him. And Curry was choking, and they played a team that didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love. So everyone was like, yeah, but do it really count? And then you tried to beat them healthy the next year and lost, dropped the 3-1 lead. And then KD came and saved you and got 2 for you, almost got 3 in a row for you. And then now he finally got that 4th one and actually played well and got finals MVP. And that's the one he was crying about. He didn't cry for the first 3. He cried for that 4th one.
But how is it selling ass if Kevin Durant was
Kevin Durant wasn't supposed to be there? He's supposed to have the Chris Webber mindset and said, I'd rather go play with James Harden, or I'd rather go to another team, or I'd rather stay in OKC with Westbrook or trade Westbrook and get it done with my squad. because now we can't tell 100% who's better, Steph or KD. We can have our opinion. I think KD's better, but as far as what he was able to prove, he hasn't been able to prove he's better than Steph. And Steph sold ass too.
I feel like
because I can't definitively say he's better than KD.
I feel like that's moving the goalposts just a little bit.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because to what you just said, right? Kevin Durant he left. Cool, we know that. But
sleazy.
You can't say that Iguodala is a better small forward than Kevin Durant.
Correct.
So Kevin Durant being that piece that Golden State needed to match up against somebody in his position class, against LeBron James, right? Which is what you said. Chris Webber and Tim Duncan played against each other just head to head, right? Mm-hmm. It wasn't, it's not like KD went to join LeBron. That would have been the equivalent if Chris Webber went and joined Tim Duncan, right? Mm-hmm. That's not what happened. Kevin Durant was the piece that you say that if it fits, that's the unsleazy way. Kevin Durant fit with Golden State, but you moving the sliders a little bit, saying that it's still sleazy.
First of all that shit Melvin said was for nothing. Because if you are a superstar and you go join another superstar on your own free will, that's the sleazy way. If you get traded to a team that already has a superstar, that's not the sleazy way because you didn't have a say in your trade.
If you sign off on the trade, or if you did have say in the trade, and you was like, yeah, I mean, because they tried to trade KD to Golden State last year. Why he didn't go? Because he knew it was sleazy the first time he went.
So what I'm saying is if your team trades you and you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing you can do about it, that's when it's not the sleazy way. But any other way, it's sleazy, man. I know you want to support your boy, but it's sleazy.
No, I was just asking questions.
No, it's cool. Yeah,
I was just asking questions.
Sleazy. But listen, everybody love a good sleaze.
Yeah, look, people act like being sleazy is the worst thing in the world. Look, ain't nothing wrong with being sleazy. I done got cards with me.
I'm the biggest sleaze ball on the card table every time.
Bro, talk to him, Jay.
Yeah, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, what kind of things you done in the sleazy way? I know you done beat me in dominoes. Sleazy.
Nah, that's always honorable.
Way. I've seen the marks on the back of your dominoes where you can know what Big Six at. I seen it. Sleazy.
Nah. Bring your own bones. BYOB. Bring your own bones. Bring your own bones.
Hey man, take one more shot, man. I got some peach crown right there. Pour another one while we playing dominoes just for a win. Sleazy.
If you can't control your drinking problems, don't get mad at me.
Jay, you just a sleazy bones player. That's all.
Nothing I do is sleazy about bones.
I respect it.
Why is it KD's looked at as being sleazy, but I don't hear anybody call LeBron going to Miami sleazy? Why is that?
Oh no, it is sleazy. That's definitely that was sleaze ball number one.
What is wrong with this is a team sport, but we like it, right? No one can win a championship alone. It takes several others to win the championship. And if where I'm at, management, ownership, they're not willing to bring in the right pieces to acquire said championship, why is it sleazy to go someplace else where I want to be with winners who want to win, who compete at a high level, who are well coached, good organization?
Well, if LeBron wanted to be called the GOAT, the chosen one, and he wanted those Miami championships to be accredited to mostly him, then it's sleazy when you actually needed Wade and Bosh and a super team to get those championships, but you're gonna advertise it like you're the one. Now, if LeBron went to Miami and won and was like, "Hey, man, this on Wade." Wade already had one before I got here. If he said that, then I'm like, "Oh no, well, he's not trying to trick us." But when you're trying to trick us, because it's all about what's clear to the fans, because we're constantly judging people by winning and losing. And if one person like Mike, Larry, Isaiah, Magic, if they won by saying, "I'm gonna build a team around me, I'm going to be the superstar. Give me other role players, give me a co-star and other role players, and I'm gonna see if my team is better than yours. The way I lead it, the way my identity is imprinted on it, and let's see who the best man is." Then that's the fair way to do it. But if Melo is building a team around him with a co-star and role players, and then everybody else is building a team around him with co-star and role players, and then three superstars decide, well, we don't want to co-star and role players, we all want to join, and trick everybody into thinking that we're the one in this era, that's sleazy.
Well, I mean,
so Kaja,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, let me help you. Mel will never answer that question because he doesn't want to give credit to how important ownership and front office is. To
I was just about to say that, like
he'll
you
never
can't
answer
go.
That question.
You can't just bring your people in.
We've been going back and forth for a long time. So
Yeah.
if your front office is trash, get the hell up out of there.
Do it. Don't
Thank
do
you.
it,
So I'm saying,
if your front office is trash, get the hell
your
up
front
out of
office, yeah, management, ownership, like that's who brings the other players in. You can go ask, you can let your feelings be known, but you're not making those trades on your own. That's not your job as a player.
Yeah, but Kaja, if the
Yes.
front office in Cleveland was so trash, why did he leave Miami, which is a good front office, to go back to Cleveland?
Well, didn't he say he felt like he owed the city, right? So he wanted to bring him a championship, he wanted to go back and keep his word.
Yeah, but how is he gonna bring a championship if the front office was trash? It was the same front office.
I don't think it was the same front office.
It was the same owner.
Was it the same GM?
Nope.
I think it was.
No.
I think it was.
Go back and look.
But even still, if it wasn't the same team, it's the same owner. He's still gonna spend the same amount of money. So what's the difference?
The owner is just there to cut the checks.
The difference is the owner seen the profit loss from when LeBron was there plus when LeBron was gone.
The difference is Kyrie was there, and he looked at Kyrie as a new young buck, a rising star, and he looked at Wade Nees and was like, yeah, I'm going to go be sleazy another time.
He wasn't tired of Pat Riley? No.
Well, let's say he was tired of Pat Riley. So he goes to Cleveland, plays with Kyrie. Let's pretend like he wasn't there for Kyrie. Why he leave out the Kyrie leave?
Okay.
I got a question, Mel. I got a question. Maybe this is playing devil's advocate. I don't know. We'll see. What is the difference between a superstar on a team of role players who are known role players versus a superstar who joins a team with other superstars who accept being role players?
Because
good question.
A superstar, and we like that word super, and we got to use it literally. Super means I'm doing something abnormal. I'm able to do something abnormal, right? A regular person or a regular star can do regular things. A superstar can give you 50 points in the game 7. A superstar can, bring you back from 3-1 lead. You know what I'm saying? A superstar does Superman type things, right? So if you got a Superman and you got a team with another Superman and regular people's on his team, and you got another Superman with 2 Superman beside him, is that not an uneven matchup? So basically, the answer is one way is normal. It's not a lot of Superman to go around. There's not a lot of superstars to go around. I say around 10 at any given time. The NBA has 10 superstars, right? So that means it's 30 teams or 32 teams?
30. So that means 20 teams can't have one if it's only 10. That means at the most 10 teams can have one. If you get 3 of them, that's a big advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they step back from being that superstar.
Yeah, because at any given time, because at any given time, guess what? If I got 3 superstars, at any time I got 3 guys that can do super like stuff. It don't matter if they step down to play a role. I can miss 5 straight games and have that second superstar just can keep performing and keep winning. Like right now, let's say if Jokic get hurt, let's say if SGA get hurt. SGA get hurt for he gone for 10, 15 games. If he had Wade and Bosh on his team,
he got Wade and Bosh on his team.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he got superstars on his squad?
Yes.
Interesting.
Green and Chet
Chet and who? Williams.
They're
superstars.
Yep, they just ain't. They haven't stepped into superstardom.
I'm gonna use a throwback word from Mel.
Those are superstars, really?
They haven't had to show you that they can be. But yeah,
I'm gonna use a throwback word from Mel. They are fringe superstars.
Not even
fringe.
Nah, I'm only messing with Mel. He know I don't believe that at all.
Not even.
Oh.
$5 super chat. Johnny said 2020 ring weighs more than KD 2 or 3. I don't believe in rings weighing more. I don't believe in it.
It just depends on who the jeweler was.
Facts. All right. Any more on this topic? Or y'all want to move to the next one?
We can move it.
We'll move it.
Atlanta beating
snot. Bruh, Jokic 2 for 15, dog. That MVP race is looking slim.
All
right, so Bill Simmons podcast, he was interviewing Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman is back, y'all.
Hey.
He actually said some stuff about Stephen A. Smith, too.
Yeah, I watched it.
It was good. I liked it. It.
That boy called himself Muhammad Kellerman.
But they said something about Jokic. First of all, there was arguing about who was better, Kobe or Tim Duncan. Bill Simmons just don't like Kobe at all. He said he got Kobe like number 11. And he said it's blasphemy to put him over Tim Duncan. So that's one thing. But the back end of what he said was about Jokic. And he said Jokic was the best offensive player he's ever seen. And then he said Jokic, he want to put him in the top 10, but he can't because he only got one ring. But if he get another ring, he's way deep in the top 10. And then he called Wilt a loser. I thought that was interesting, so I'm going to play it.
So you think Duncan is right after Bird and Magic?
I do. And guess what? I think Jokic is coming. But yeah, I don't think it can only be with one title.
Agreed.
Because now we're in the titles. I don't love the ring culture, but it's really tough to put a one title guy in like the top 8 of all time. I said this last month to Legler. I think he's the best offensive player I've ever seen. I wasn't there for Wilt, but of anyone I've watched in my lifetime, Jordan was the best player I've ever seen.
He was the best. He was a better offensive player too, Bill. Like
I don't know.
Like
Jokic,
yes, of course, Jokic is going to shoot better because in this era you're going to take those shots.
I'm saying he does everything he does. It doesn't matter who's on his team. He is just. His team is going to score points. He will figure out, what do we need today? I'll do that. And he's just going to, I've just never seen a guy like him in person. I was there for the entire Jordan thing and saw great Jordan games.
You think Jokic is as good offensively as Larry Bird? You have to say his era because, of course, the skills improve.
And as you know, Larry Bird is my favorite player of all time.
Sure.
And my sports hero. I think he was a better offensive player. But because of the size is what makes it
better
different.
In his in an absolute sense, all the athletes are always getting better because they're building on what came before them, right?
True.
Okay. But I mean, for his so this is a thought experiment I do. In the one sport that's measured objectively, we know, track and field, that guys are getting better because better means faster, right? There's no debate.
It's track and field and cars are the two things that work for this.
Stopwatch.
A 1963 Porsche versus a Porsche now.
Exactly.
You can't compare the cars.
So the 10th best sprinter in the world today is much, much better than Jesse Owens.
Yeah.
But that's a ridiculous statement to make because they're two different eras. Who's the greater, right?
This is the Bob Cousy argument.
Hey, so let's talk about best offensive player that ever played the sport of basketball, being Nikola Jokic first. We'll get to the top 10 thing later. Is he the best offensive player that the sport has ever seen?
No.
Kaja?
I feel like questions like this they're subjective because everybody has their own opinion. Like I
want to hear yours.
You know, like, can I say he's the best offensive player of all time? I can't say that, no. But he's definitely up there.
Okay. What's up there?
Meaning, like, I'm going to say like top 20. I'm not going to go like top 10, top 5, because I still feel like he has quite a few more years before he retires. But just with respect to what he's done thus far, what he continues to do, his consistency is what stands out to me the most. I got to put him up there. I have to.
I mean, I put him up there too. But
do you really?
Yes, but I know for a fact he ain't the best. Because the best is Mike, and then there's some people after him that can score like crazy, pass it okay, But I think Jokic can score like crazy as well and pass it very well. But I don't think passing it very well is the thing that weighs the most on who I call the best offensive player. Scoring is I'm gonna weigh the most on scoring, and there's a lot of people that score better than Jokic, a lot. And I don't think he's close to MJ as an offensive player at all. Even if you add Jokic assists and points, and then put it up against MJ's assists and points, MJ is more.
I think people also get so caught up in the style of play, how it looks. It's like MJ obviously was more exciting, more athletic. Like you wanted to watch him play. You were tuned in to see how he played. His bravado, everything. Jokic is kind of boring. Like he's not very exciting to watch, although he gets the job done. He's not the most exciting to watch. It's like, oh, okay, it looks like he can't really jump that high. Like you can't, like you watch him run, he's slow, but he's still efficient, he's still consistent. So I feel like that also plays a part in it as well. Like it depends on what you like, what you think is appealing, what you're attracted to, the kind of players that you like. All those things go into this conversation.
Yeah, that could be for some people, but I thought what Tim Duncan did on the court was pleasing aesthetically. So some people say San Antonio was boring, but that jump, for me, seeing those cuts and people move without the ball and how that ball move and see them make extra passes and oh man, that jump was sexy to me. So I don't have a problem with Jokic's game and how it looks. It's aesthetically pleasing to me, just like Mike says. But as far as like, how they move, how fast they was, how they jump, how they blew by people, how they did certain things, how they shot it, how the form looked, all of that stuff. Yeah, that goes into the fact who's in the gym the most and who is just blessed the most. And you can't deny that it's some natural stuff that you're born with that's going to make, give you an advantage over guys that wasn't born with that same thing. So yeah, Michael Jordan had the athleticism and that looked great. Jokic don't have it, but it is what it is. That's part of what makes Jordan better than him.
Why is this a conversation?
I heard this sigh. I knew it was going someplace.
Why is this a conversation?
It's a conversation because Bill Simmons said he was the best offensive player. So did Stan Van Gundy and Zach Lowe and a whole bunch of other people.
Listen.
But listen, they said the same thing about Harden when he was averaging 35 in Houston.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Listen, he's the flavor of the month. He's really good offensively, cool. But best ever, he's not the best I ever seen, and I don't see well. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just not, man. He's not, and it's not close.
He's not even better than Duncan, in my opinion.
Huh?
He's not better than Duncan, in my opinion.
Offensively, he's not better than Duncan. He's not better than Robinson.
Webber.
No, I'm just naming Spurs. Hell. Don't know if I'd put him above Iceman.
Wemby.
I need some more from Wemby.
Well, I don't like the fact that Wemby only averaged 24. When is he gonna get to 28, 30? I need Wemby to freaking dominate, dog.
I need Wemby to start dunking on people and quit doing these threes every third play.
Oh, he dunked on Draymond for sure.
He did. He ought to have one of them a night.
Exactly. Chris, your thoughts though, because you was about to go in.
Nah, he's not the greatest offensive player of all time. I don't think it's close.
Phenom Fisher said Jokic is the start of the new GOAT debate. So now it's gonna be Jokic and Jordan. See this is what make it funny to me. All these years we did this LeBron and Jordan GOAT debate, and as soon as LeBron retired, the next guy they go compare to Jordan. They're not gonna compare him to LeBron. They're gonna compare to them Jordan because deep down inside, everyone know that's the higher standard.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's funny.
Listen, no one's confusing Jokic and the greatest basketball player of all time. because he doesn't do all the basketball things well. So you have to throw the caveat on it.
On the offensive end, he do though.
So
he can
that's what I was
dribble,
about to say. You have to throw the caveat on there. Greatest offensive player.
He's one of them. Like if you're talking about the greatest offensive players to someone who flew to Earth and hasn't seen the last 75 years of basketball, and you trying to explain stuff to them, you got to mention Jokic. Like it was this one guy that did things that centers wasn't supposed to normally do. Like he handled the ball like a guard. He shot the ball like a guard from the three. Like I think he shoot the three. Like you got to fear his three, not as much as Dirk's, but you can't leave that man open, dog.
You know,
he can hit the three.
Offensively. All right, let's do it. Chris,
what's up?
You want to see some controversy?
Let's do it.
Offensively, Luka game is better than Jokic. Fuck it. We're here. We're here today. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Let me get the super chat. $9.99 super chat. I love that Muhammad Keller line. Yeah, that's when he was talking about Stephen A. Smith. He said, man, do you want to get on national TV and spar with Muhammad Kellerman every day?
For 15 rounds.
Yeah, he said that's why he got fired. I don't agree with Bill Simmons, but I am happy he bringing up Duncan. Too many people underrate him. I agree, but I think the consensus is he's the best power forward ever. I don't like. It's just that we don't talk about him in the GOAT debate, but everyone says he's the best power forward ever, and nobody ever has him out of the top 10. The only person who gets slighted the most is Kobe, KD, and Durant. I mean, Kobe, KD, and Kyrie. And Melo.
Yeah, Melo don't get no love either.
Yeah. But Luka and Jokic. What I respect about Jokic is even though the offense runs through him and he gets most of the assists, he don't have the ball as much as Luka. Luka brings the ball up, and sometimes he'll keep it the entire possession.
Okay.
At least Jokic will come off the ball and go in the high post or the low post and let Jamal Murray try to get something before the ball comes to him.
But Luka is Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray's in shape though.
Dude, no one's saying Luka is Jamal Murray like that. I'm just saying Luka, for his teams, he's been the guard.
I don't know, Jay. I respect what Jokic do more than what Luka do.
Nah, not me.
You don't? Or not?
They do the same thing, except for one is fat and can't jump over the phone booth, and the other one, ditto.
Yeah. They usually do get the ball in the post and do something fat in the air, and then ask for a foul. I mean, but look, if I had to choose one that I respect the most, it's gonna be Jokic for real, man. Luka is definitely the sleazy way, dog. I just don't respect playing point guard at 6'8", 7,009 pounds. And you're the point guard, but you won't guard.
Real quick, what do you weigh?
7,009. But you can't guard point guard, so you got to put a point guard on the floor with you to play two guard on offense, but guard the point guard on defense. But you also can't guard the two guard or the small forward, so you actually guard the power forward.
Can't guard him either. Can't guard him.
Well, you can't guard nobody. You can't guard nobody.
Welcome to the conversation.
You're standing in the corner on the least offensive minded person and hope that he never gets the ball. That's what Luka does. But Jokic do that too. Denver plays zone to protect Jokic. And that's why his players get hurt so much, because 4 guys have to guard 5 guys to protect Jokic from getting fouls or for guarding a screen and roll. And you can't let nobody get in the paint because he can't block the shot. Once you get 2 feet in the paint, the Denver Nuggets defense is done.
What it boils down to, man, is this right here. You can make a case that Luka's offense is better than Jokic, but you can't make a case that Luka is the best offensive player ever. So you also can't make a case that Jokic is the best offensive player ever. Boom.
I like the chess move.
That's how math works.
I like the chess move.
That's how math works.
I actually like the chess move.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
What's the score right now with the Denver? Did they come back yet?
No.
I don't know. I'm watching the Celtics-Lakers game.
I didn't even check, but I'm sure.
You know what? Let's go ahead and switch to the NBA, man. We can start with the Celtics because remember when the season started, we was like, we about to find out if Jaylen Brown can handle being a number one.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning of the season, it looked like he wasn't handling it well. Denver done came back. They down 4 points.
Oh, wow.
And Jokic just started hitting some shots. He got 19 now.
MVP conversation.
On how many shots? 19 on how many shots?
17.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Well,
we don't talk about that. Nah, we got to talk about it. If we're going to talk about it for anyone, we got to talk about it for everyone. That's the new rule.
This is how tricky you know what, Kaja, we're going to have this conversation because this is how tricky the Jokic conversations are. Because since he is the primary scorer and the primary facilitator.
Everything. Mm-hmm.
Right. If he has a bad shooting night, all he got to do is stop shooting and just pass the ball and get 12, 15 assists. And if they lose, they'll be like, he got you 15 assists, and no one's going to be like, no, we're used to you getting 25 to 30 points. What was your 25 to 30 points? So Jokic can have a 19-point, 15 assist game, and everyone in a 10 rebound game.
And 10 rebounds. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that'd be a triple double. And then everybody be like, well, Jokic did his part. No, we counting on you to get 30 every night, like Michael Jordan was supposed to get 25 to 30 every night. But he's
not Michael Jordan.
But this is the thing. He can pick and choose when he want to score and don't want to score. And your team's best primary scorer is not supposed to be able to pick and choose when it's time for the score. Like when you look at Kobe, Mike, and all of them, they didn't come into games and say, well, Pippen, I'm gonna need you to get to 35 tonight, man. I'm gonna just chill and pass the ball. They didn't do that. Jokic just picking and choosing when he wants to get 30 and when he don't want to get 30.
Different mindset. Yeah,
but that can't be your mindset if I'm counting on that 30. Jay, we spades partners. We spades partners. I tell you, expect 5 books this hand. If I don't get you them 5 books,
you better get 5. I don't expect 6 and I don't expect 4. I expect 5.
Right. Now, if I pick and choose and be like, hey, man, I know you expecting 5, but I'm gonna give you 3.
Shout out to Jaylen Brown for taking that Beijing out his head.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, how many shots you said he took tonight?
17 so far.
17. Okay, so
19. Oh no, he scored some more. 19. He got 24 now. He going off.
Okay, so right now he's currently averaging 28. I wrote it down: 28, 12, and 11. Realistically, no one's going to get you 30 points every single night. At some point, you're going to have an off night. It's just bound to happen. Now, you don't want your best player to have a shooting slump. That's something completely different. But they're going to be nights like tonight where obviously he struggled in the beginning half of the game, and later on in the game, he's bringing it on. He finally found his rhythm. Those things happen. What that takes away from him? I don't get what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying, those things do happen, and we can't expect you to get 25 to 30 every night, right?
Because he was shooting, he took, you said 19 shots, so he definitely was trying to get them points. It just wasn't landing.
Right, and he's doing what he's supposed to do tonight. I wouldn't critique this game heavily for Jokic because he's doing what the best player is supposed to do. I'm talking about those games where he shot 7 times. Why choose to shoot 7 times tonight? Why are you doing it?
Well, I mean, it depends on the game. I mean, it could be a game where Jamal Murray may have had the hot hand. He might be going off. Aaron Gordon, sometimes he be going off. Feed whoever's hot.
You get the hot hand and we both get the hot hand. Why am I choosing? I mean, if you're hot, you're hot. But I'm still Jokic. I'm still Kobe. I'm still Jordan. I'm not shooting 7 times.
Listen, if you playing with me, whether I'm hot or cold, if it's my team, I'm taking 20 shots.
Facts. You might as well get around it. Because and here's the thing. This is the reason. When the responsibility is on your shoulders, whether you win or lose. If I'm going to give you credit when you win, then it matches for me to give you credit when you lose. Like it's on your shoulders either way. You can't pass the buck to someone else because it's your team, it's your responsibility. Like, you cannot pass the buck. You have to have that type of pride. You can't pass the buck. So I need you to shoot the ball. That's how we win. You're the problem. You're the mismatch that no one can answer. You can't pass the buck and say, "Oh, Jamal, do your thing." Because what happens if we allow you to do that, when you lose, you can always say it's Jamal's fault when you're the one that took 7 shots. Because you can always point to
if Jamal has 50, Jokic should still have 22.
And he did. He had 24 when Jamal had 50.
Yeah. So that he shouldn't fall off a cliff to 15.
Typically in games where he has like 15 points, usually the rebounds are like 20 and the assists are like almost at 20. So for me, not for you, you feel differently, Mel. I think you got a problem with the Joker, low key. Because last time you were saying he should kind of back up and just kind of choose one. You know, he doesn't have to always have 28, 30 points. He can also just assist and get his team involved, you know, because you don't like the whole triple-double playing basketball thing. And now you're saying that he should be averaging or at least trying to put up 25, 30 points a night.
So, hold on.
When I said he should choose one, I said, do you want to be the facilitator or do you want to be the primary scorer? Don't do both, because you have someone who can do either. Jamal Murray can be if Jamal Murray wanted to take most of the shots, he could. He's that type of player. But
he's not consistent.
The reason why he's not consistent, see, this is the thing. We just described that Jokic can get you 30 or 15. And that's called inconsistency. So if Jokic is picking and choosing when he's going to shoot 25 shots and when he's going to shoot 10 shots, then the second best player in Jamal Murray has to go with that inconsistency. So with Jokic being inconsistent, but we're not calling it that because we're saying, oh, he just decided to pass tonight and not shoot. Well, now your player got to adjust. Your second best player got to adjust to that. You ever seen? I don't know if you ever did training, but have you ever seen how SWAT team clears the room? 3 people enter, one of them busts the door down, and he turns left. The guy behind him has to. It's like clockwork. Like as soon as that guy bust the door down and turn left, the guy behind him has to be right behind him and turn right just to make sure that no one's shooting from either side. But my gun go this way, yours go that way. That's how Jokic and Jamal Murray is. Whatever Jokic do, Jamal has to adjust the other way to it. So if Jokic can't score, now Jamal got to score. But if Jokic just scoring a lot, now Jamal got to facilitate. You get what I'm saying? But so it's not that Jamal is inconsistent, it's Jokic is inconsistent and Jamal is adjusting to it. But we're not blaming Jokic for being inconsistent. We're blaming the second best player, which is also not fair because all the good stuff and all the credit goes to Jokic when they win. But if they lose, we can always say Murray's inconsistent. That's not fair.
I've been looking up some stuff because I like fiddling with stats while y'all been chatting. Y'all mind if I hit y'all with a little stat bomb real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So in 22 games played so far, SGA has scored 30 or more in 18 of them. In 21 games played, Jokic has scored 30 or more in 8. SGA has only played the fourth quarter in half of all those games played.
Less than half. He sat out 10 fourth quarters. Oh, no, that's
11.
right. That is
11.
That's it.
No, 11 of 20. 11 games out of 11. He's sat out 11 fourth quarters out of 22 games, and has gotten 30 plus points in 18 of 22 games. If somebody wants to go get 30, they can go get 30. We seeing it.
And that's what I was saying. Like Jokic, pick one so Jamal can do the other one consistently. If you want to be the scorer that we're leaning on, do that and let Jamal run the offense like Tony Parker ran it for Tim Duncan. But if you want to facilitate like Sabonis and not score a lot, then freaking do that. Be Sabonis and pass the ball all the way around, and then let Jamal Murray take 25 shots a game. But pick one of them so Jamal can take the other one. But right now you're doing both, and Jamal just got to come in and fill the game out every single time, and then figure out how he go play that night.
If Jamal was who you think he is, why do you think it runs through Joker?
Because Jokic is better, and he's the more.
Okay, there we go.
He's the mismatch. He's the guy that should be getting the most shots. He's the guy that's going to draw the double teams the most. I would pick Jokic 10 times out of 10 over Jamal Murray. There's no guard that I would pick over Jokic in this league right now, except SGA. And I used to say, I ain't even gonna say Tatum is a guard. So SGA is the only guard that I would pick over Jokic, and maybe a healthy Steph. I'm not taking Luka. I'm not taking healthy Dame. I'm not taking healthy Kyrie. I'm taking Jokic over everyone except healthy Steph and SGA. Right. So my respect for Jokic is sky high. It's just that the pass we give him for his failures and shortcomings, we're putting it on his teammates, and that's not right.
His failures have to be his just as much as his successes do.
Correct.
I mean, that's what we do for.
I understand that.
Why does Jokic get a different layout?
I don't know.
Well, when did Boston start shooting?
Bill Simmons said that dude, if he gets he said if he get 2 rings, that he's top 10, and he's putting him in the top 8. 2 rings put Jokic top 8 for Bill Simmons, but he called Wilt Chamberlain.
Or 2 more or 2 total.
1 more ring. He said 1 more ring, he's top 10. But he called Wilt a loser, and Wilt got 2 rings.
Boston is putting the leather on these boys behind.
Yeah.
They got some people I didn't even know was a Celtic playing in the game right now.
Shout out to Jaylen Brown, man.
Who's scoring big for the Lakers? Nobody.
AR.
Yeah, Luka and LeBron sat out tonight.
What Bronny do?
He just got in.
Oh no, he just got in the game and got cooked on the backdoor cut.
Backdoor.
Golly.
This man got beat backdoor like he was in prison. Golly,
my
man.
Goodness.
It's a 7-point ball game in Atlanta with Denver. Denver then came out. Jokic is killing. That dude got 21. He got 29 points.
Bronny just do that shit to
he finally hit a 3. He got 29 points and 5 rebounds. Boy, you better do it. They needed them rebounds tonight. All 5 of them. Dang.
Yeah, Murray had 14 last time I looked.
Yeah. How many shot attempts?
Pritchard just traveled like
Murray?
For who?
Yeah.
Murray? 11.
Yeah. So Denver as a whole was playing like ass.
And 7 assists for Murray because he's a true point guard. I'm telling you, man, this team would be better if the Jokic hub of offense that they primarily use was like a backup plan. I think they should be like Murray should really run the point like a real point guard. Instead of Jokic averaging 12 assists, Murray should be averaging 12. And Jokic should be concentrating on just putting the ball in the hole. And they're going to double Jokic, so passing out of the double team is going to create shots.
Assists.
Yeah, he's going just naturally without running offense, because when Jokic get the ball at the top of the key, they'll run a split action and they'll try to get a backdoor pass for a layup, or they'll run Jamal Murray off a dribble handoff with Jokic. And when Jamal Murray come off that screen with the dribble handoff,
Bronny got a dunk.
Make a decision. So that's their offense, right?
Who got a dunk?
Bronny got a dunk.
Yeah, yeah. But if they put Jokic in the low post like a traditional center, the double team's got to come because he's so good at scoring down there. You got to double, and then he's going to get 7 assists just by passing out of the double team. And that's what Murray
40
points.
7 assists or 40 points.
Yeah, he's going to get 40 points or 7 assists. Or both. He's going to get both because you got to double.
Yeah, right.
So he's still going to get his assists just like Shaq, Chris Webber, and everybody who played in the post. They still got between 4 to 6 assists.
Let's see how many assists Shaq averaged for his career.
I think Shaq probably averaged 2 or 3 because when he passed out of the double team, the rotation will come to the first pass, and they usually got the second pass for the 3. No, the second pass would be the 3 off the rotation.
2.5 regular season and 2.7 in the playoffs.
Now look how many Chris Webber average. His should be 5. Or maybe his average for his career probably not 5, but in Sacramento it should be
4.2.
4.2. And what was Divox? Because they ran Divox and Webber passed a lot out of the post and out of the high post too. Bronny James is going off
3.1 for Vlade.
3.1. So
I'm missing that. Turn my TV on. I'm like, y'all keep telling me, let me turn my TV.
You ain't
my TV's off. Oh, I'm not okay. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, it's a minute and 30 left, man. Bronny
Celtics done beat the paint off the Lakers tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Their jerseys ain't even yellow no more.
Bronny James is Bronny. Why Bronny James keep getting beat like that for these dunks, dog?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I know it's off topic, but am I the only one that feels like this? I don't see Austin Reeves and Luka being on the same team long term. I really feel like when Luka's not there, you get the best from Austin Reeves. Like he can give you 35 plus. When Luka's there, you're going to get like 20, 22, maybe 24 from him around that range. Because they do the same things. And obviously Luka's more ball dominant and he's the face of that franchise, obviously, going forward. I feel like for AR to really ascend to who he can truly be, he's going to have to leave that team at some point.
He will.
Do you think they can stay on the same team together long term, or is it just me?
LeBron is the glue that's keeping them there together right now.
This is what I think. First of all, they seem like they got a really good relationship. They like each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more. Yeah, that's more than you can say for most of Luka's teammates. I think there's a lot of people that was like, man, hell nah with Luka, right? So that's a plus. The second thing is Austin Reeves. I don't think he has aspirations to be like Jalen Brunson to get his own squad and put up 25 shots a game. So I think Reeves is comfortable being Luka's number 2. I mean, you see right now with him leading his own team without Luka and LeBron, they got blocked by the Celtics. He don't want that pressure.
Who is this Charlie Villanueva lookalike that plays for the Celtics?
I don't know.
I think he gave you. Didn't he give you 44 last night? AR.
He did.
And like how many assists? But he had 10 assists last night.
Probably.
He was up. He was up there. Yeah, probably tired. I don't know about tonight.
Do you think he'll get froggy and feel like that he won his own squad?
Nah, because with like Charlotte.
Portland.
Who go give him that money, man? I mean, I like him, man, but I'm waiting for
he can go to Utah.
I'm waiting. Yeah, you probably fit real good in there. I mean, shoot.
He can go to Utah. Utah probably got some money squared away somewhere.
Yeah. I like him in Utah for sure.
Him, Ace Bailey, and Lauri Markkanen. Ooh.
They don't like Ace Bailey in Utah though.
Because he told him straight up, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to Utah.
They're not doing that man no favors, dog.
But could you see that trio? AR, Ace Bailey, and Lauri Markkanen?
I would love it, yeah.
Hey,
I mean, it remind me of Gordon Hayward was in Utah.
I didn't think about that one. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Gordon Hayward was a bucket before that ankle snap.
I know, man. Who was better, Gordon Hayward or Austin Reeves?
Gordon Hayward.
You think Hayward was better?
I think Hayward was better. Hayward was nasty. That was a bad one.
Better question: who was better, Gordon Hayward or Karolinko? What was his name?
Gordon
Hayward. Karolinko.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. AK-47 was him.
I give me Hayward though.
You taking Hayward over AK-47?
Absolutely.
Nah.
You see why that's a better question?
38-8. Okay, Jaylen Brown. He answering them questions, man. Let's get into some of these trade rumors, y'all. Giannis
gone.
Okay, so we got 4 names to talk about. We got Giannis, we got Trae Young, we got LaMelo Ball, and we got Zion Williamson. Which one y'all want to talk about first?
Giannis, that's the only one that's about as real as anything. Everything else.
All 4 of them out of there.
We shouldn't be talking about Zion. Why are we even talking about Zion? But that's like a wasted conversation. It's the same thing every single season. Like they should have been.
You can't blame it on being fat this year though. He got in shape, so
Well, it's always something. It's always something with him. It's just never like anything that results in winning. So it's like, why even have the conversation?
Maybe we get him out of New Orleans and get a chance to see if he can, if it was the environment, and if he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him. Who's taking him?
Brooklyn.
It's got to be the town idiots for sure.
I just said Brooklyn.
Don't send him here. Like, don't do us like that. We good.
You ain't gonna get you a Zion jersey.
Y'all gave another left-hander a chance a couple of years ago named Ben Simmons. Would you spin a block before you get Zion?
I'm gonna keep this about Zion. Don't send him to Brooklyn. We good.
The Ben Simmons hate gotta be stopped.
Hey, he ain't got no squad yet. He still want to play, man. He said he'll play for Philly for free. He said it's deeper than rap.
Wow.
And Philly said we'll pay you to stay away.
All right, so I guess we starting with Zion then.
This next game gonna be good. Maybe not.
Who playing next?
OKC in Dallas.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, I love Cooper Flag, man. We're gonna talk about him, but that might be OKC's first loss though. I mean, second loss. Might be that second. Well, I don't even count that first one to the Blazers. They was beating them by 20 points, man. They just got bored. They just got bored. They was like, man, they was playing with their food and they couldn't turn the water off once it started. You know what I mean? But so Zion, let's just think about a team that would be able to benefit from him and won't be hurt by the risk as much. And a lot of people say
the big three.
Yeah, a lot of people saying New York, if they can get him for OG and Anunoby, then that risk would.
Who said that?
The Knicks will be losing a lot. The Knicks will lose that trade immediately.
I want to say I was hearing this on either Gil's Arena or Jeff T's podcast. They were saying that.
Oh, they got UD. They got UD on the show. Shout out to UD.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Rooks, Blake Griffin, Candace Parker, UD.
So y'all not going. Yeah, shout out to Candace. The score is tied in the fourth quarter. Shout out to daggone Denver Nuggets, boy. They balling. They said not tonight.
Nah, real talk. Sacramento could use Zion.
Sacramento need everything though. They need to start over.
That's the perfect way to do it,
bruh. Somebody explain to me why. Somebody explain to me why the Bulls tried to make it work with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. It did not work.
And the Kings was like, let's run that back.
Yeah, run it back with DeMar and LaVine over here in Sacramento. And let's get rid of Mike Brown and De'Aaron Fox to make it happen.
Hey, some people like maybe we got the team that'll make this work. Maybe we got it. Baby.
No, and people won't learn from J-Lo. Like J-Lo keep getting picked up and dropped for a reason. And everybody still think they can daggone turn her into a housewife. And I don't understand how y'all keep.
What's all the shots at the ladies today? First it was Aisha, now we're going to J-Lo. Like what we doing here? What's happening? What is going on?
I didn't say nothing about Aisha. I like that song.
My God.
By the Boys. Ain't that who song that?
By Another Bad Creation.
Another ABC. There you go. Boys the Men, ABC, BBD. KD just scored against his former team, Phoenix Suns, and became the 8th all-time leading scorer.
I was about to say, which former team? He got 42 of them.
Eighth player to reach 1,000
Wow.
points.
All right, let's. I think we're done with Zion, man.
Please.
That's a question mark. I don't know where he would go. Like I said, the big three is probably what benefited most.
All right, let's go to Giannis then.
I'm hearing a lot of New York Knicks talk
for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think with Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't see that happening. Who are you getting rid of?
Deplete that bench and give him some picks.
So you
Landry Shamet? Shamet, be honest.
That's what you're saying. You think the Bucks just go give them away?
No, not give him away, but I mean, Cat would probably have to be part of the deal. But I feel like you'd be losing. Cat gives you more than what Giannis does offensively.
Cat, Chris.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either.
I think so?
I think Cat for Giannis would be a good trade, and that's the only way the Bucks might still ask for first rounder with it. I mean, this is a former MVP who has led a team to a finals win versus Cat. Right. So yeah, the Bucks will say, yeah, if we give you Giannis, you're gonna have to give us Cat and a draft pick. That it ain't gonna be for cheap. You want the Bucks to throw that wham in a circle, and that's just not how life works. You got to bring some to get some.
I mean, the Knicks gave up all their picks already when they took Mikal, right?
Probably so.
I think it was 4 first-round picks. Probably or 5, so. 4 unprotected, something like that.
Yeah, I'm hearing as far as packages, if you talk about players and picks, and what the money can easily match up, I'm hearing that the Hawks is the better option to land Giannis.
To trade Giannis versus Trae Young, or to get Giannis to play with Trae Young.
I think Trae Young will be going to Milwaukee, but you think about all the other assets they got, bro. They got Jalen Johnson from Duke. They can include. They got Richard Say, the former first round pick. You know, they got a lot of pieces they can play with as far as play, and they got draft picks, and they can make the money match. So the Hawks, honestly, I would like to see Trae Young stay, and them give up Jalen Johnson, who's almost was an all-star last season before he got hurt. And this year he playing even better than he was last year. So I think the Bucks will be okay with giving up Giannis for a younger piece that looked that promising. If you can give me a draft pick and maybe your last year number 1 pick, Richard Shea. So 2 players and a draft pick for Giannis. I think they'll go for that. And then now you got Giannis and Trae and whatever else they got left.
To this comment here, Tobias Harris, Ivy, and Asar for Giannis, absolutely not. And the Pistons won't even be in play for Giannis because
I would do that.
I like the Pistons, Giannis in the Pistons.
Hell no, and
I would do that.
And not giving up this package for it, absolutely not.
Really? No. Giannis clears Asar, and Tobias and Ivy is throwaway.
I'm not.
Cade needs a legit number 2. Giannis can be that. Giannis haven't had a legit number 2 ever. Chris Middleton was a legit number 3, playing number 2. Giannis Lillard was he was a number 1, but he just couldn't mesh with Giannis. I think Cade and Giannis would be fired, dog.
Nah, especially with Giannis finna be out for. Paolo got a nice ass Bentley. Especially with Giannis about to be out 4 to 6 weeks. What was it? 4 to 6? Was it 4 to 6
I'm
weeks?
doing that, dog. I'm sorry, I'm doing it.
I saw 2 to 4.
2 to 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still. I'm not messing with that.
No, I'm doing that, dog. I'm doing that, Trey. I'm sorry.
I like Giannis and Cade.
I do too. Way better than I like Giannis and Harris and the Sur. I'm doing that easily. With no delaying.
Plus the East is wide open too.
Straight wide open. Straight wide open. Detroit had a chokehold on it a couple of weeks ago. Not no more. Not no more. Boy, the Knicks beat. Hey, the Jazz. If the Jazz went on a 20-0 run, they still would have lost by 18 to the Knicks. Yo, that's horrible. That is horrible, man. Jalen Johnson is balling though. All right. What about Trae Young? Do he need to go? Is this Jalen Johnson's team now?
Honestly speaking, I hate to say it, but I feel like they look better without Trey.
Yo, the Nuggets are up double digits now. Yo, that's a daggone shame. That was
Let me go ahead and cut my TV on. I'm tired of hearing it from you. Let me go ahead and cut my TV on.
They just went on a 10. They tied it up at 106 and then went on a 11-0 run. All Bruce Brown and Jamal Murray. Sheesh. Dang it. Well, that's fire right there. Them boys can't. A 20-0 run is crazy. Yeah, that's fire right there. Y'all think Trae Young need to go though for real?
I definitely think a change of scenery would probably benefit him. I think his time in Atlanta is coming to an end, whether it be before the trade deadline this year or something done in the offseason. But the thing about it is, who's going to pick up that contract?
What is contract looking like?
Fat.
It can't be that crazy. I know that just blew a game though against the Denver. And when you got somebody down like that, dog, you supposed to keep that lead. Golly. This gonna be a signature win for Denver. This go actually catapult them into believing, you know what I mean, hey, we can do this thing.
Oh no, he's on the final year.
Oh, that's the perfect time to trade Trae Young. As a matter of fact, now that you're telling me this is their final year and there's no player option.
There is a player option.
So he can pick up an option for next year.
For $49 million.
Well, yeah, so this is gonna make it harder because the team that you're trying to trade him to is gonna need some confirmation from Trae Young that he will resign there.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is a scary trade for the team you're trading with. Now, if this was his final year and he didn't have a player option, then this would be a good trade for someone that's trying to dump salary. Therefore, they'd make the trade, bring Trae Young in as a rental for 1 year, and then they can just let him walk, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know teams that's rebuilding like expiring contracts for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. A player option. It seemed like the Hawks got to trade him this year. This got to be the year. But they still got an opportunity if Trae pick up that option, which he probably would, then they still could trade him next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but somebody said something about him being 5'11". This would be the main reason why I would trade him, because he needs to be on a team where he's not the focal point on offense. So
let him be an actual point guard.
Yeah, so if the Spurs didn't have Fox and Dylan Harper, Trae Young may have worked there because he got bigger guards that can help defend for him, and then you got a 7-foot monster in the paint that could block shots if he get beat off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? That's what made Jameer Nelson work with Dwight, because Dwight had his back. You know, so Trae with Giannis works. You know, Trae with some big teammates and rim protectors would work. But you might be right. I think Atlanta is over for him in Atlanta.
Yeah. Have we ever seen a 3-team trade or a multi-team trade that sent multiple superstars to one team? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, but 3-team trade with superstars.
Because I feel like Young and Giannis together would be a good duo, but on neither team that they're currently on.
Nah, that will work in Atlanta for real. Giannis in Atlanta, depending on what pieces they keep, would work. I'm telling you, they got a lot of pieces there. They still got Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Mm-hmm.
They got the guy that was a defensive player of the year candidate, Dyson Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jalen Johnson. They got Ricochet. And then they got like 2 or 3 more wings that's like really good, dog. Defensively and offensively.
Right. I don't know. Shit's getting interesting. But let's go to the last one. LaMelo. He's got to get out of Charlotte. He's got to.
I agree.
Pretty much anywhere is probably better than Charlotte, honestly.
Why he got to get out of Charlotte though?
I don't feel like they really building with him for real or building around him enough, at least. And the pieces they are putting around him, they're barely on the court.
Well, he barely on the court most nights. I mean, I think it really depends on. He got a decision to make as well. Just and this will prove the Kaji that I'm not a Jokic hater. Mm-hmm. I like every player to choose. I don't like to see no player being the primary facilitator and the primary scorer at the same time. And last year, that's what Melo was. He was the primary scorer and the primary facilitator, and I don't like that. He's got to pick one. Do you want to be a pure point guard that's going to get 12 assists that can also go and get 15 points like a Rondo or J Kidd? Then do that. But you can't play like Jason Tatum and then also try to play like Kidd at the same time. That just mess your team up and mess your offense up. So I like Melo with the mindset that I'm going to be Rondo, but also got the ability to score when he needs to. I like those type of point guards. So either Charlotte's got to make a decision and give clear roles to everyone. But the sad thing about it is Charlotte don't have nobody that are both able to score at a high level and are mature enough to lead a team. Like Brandon Miller probably can score better than Melo, but he's not ready to carry a team yet. Kyle Kanuba can score really good, but he's not ready either. Bridges can't score as well as Melo. So there's no other option really to be their number one option yet. So now Melo's stuck in the middle of, do I fall back and be a point guard, or do I provide 25 to 30 points a game like I did last year?
So here's the tricky situation with LaMelo, though. LaMelo signed an extension with the Hornets in 2023. His extension runs through the 2029 season.
Mm-hmm.
It's a $203.85 million contract that's fully guaranteed and a 15% trade kicker.
Mm.
Meaning if the Hornets traded him, they had to pay him extra.
And you want to know what that means? That means Melo really wants to be in Charlotte. And we have the last really good all-star or somebody with superstar potential that wanted to stay in Charlotte was Kemba Walker. So we don't get a lot of people that want to stay in Charlotte. So Charlotte should commit to LaMelo and just fix how they're going to play. Or just, they just got to fix how they go play. They need some vets that can score. That'll change a lot. I really would have loved if they would have got a big man to help Melo out.
So can you send Giannis to Charlotte?
Yes. You can send Giannis to Charlotte. But you would have to give up
a lot.
You definitely giving up Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta make contracts match. Yeah, Brandon Miller got a rookie. He got a rookie contract, so giving up Brandon Miller is not gonna make the money match. You got to give up your big contracts, and the only one who got big contracts is Bridges and Melo. So if you're trying to keep Melo with Giannis, Bridges got to go, and Bridges is not good enough one-on-one for Melo. So yeah, you do have to add Miller.
So you got Colin Sexton on the team. You got Trey Mann on the team.
One of them got to go. Whichever one make the most money.
And then you got the rookie Con Knipple.
You keep him. Keep Con. You need a shooter, especially with Giannis. So keep Con. You gonna have to give up Miller. You gonna have to give up Bridges, and you gonna have to give up Sexton.
They also got Grant Williams, and they got Grant Williams labeled as a power forward here.
How much? Who got the biggest salary on the roster?
What about LaMelo to Memphis? Send Ja.
For Ja.
Because I think that relationship is done too.
It is. But you're just trading problems at that moment but the same issues you having with Melo is he can't stand the court, and Memphis is having that same issue with Morant, but off the court issues with it.
So LaMelo is getting what's left on the table for LaMelo is $168 million. Miles Bridges is on $47 million, and next year is the last year of his deal. Colin Sexton is giving you $18 million, but this is a 1-year deal. Josh Green is giving you $28 million, and his contract expires at the end of next season.
So he got
$27 million for Brandon Miller.
So the cap hit for the season this year is 14 for Josh Green and 28 for Sexton.
13 for Josh Green and 18.9 for Sexton. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to match up the money based on what Giannis make, and do it by this year. If you can make that money match, then you probably should just go to the ESPN trade machine. They got a trade machine that you can just put it in, and they'll tell you what fits and what don't fit. But yeah, I think just by guessing, I'm thinking Giannis probably making 40 to 50 mil a year. Let's say he's making 40 mil this year, and Sexton's getting 18. Miles Bridges is getting 20, so that's 38. So that would match, and then you're gonna have to add Brandon Miller because Sexton and Bridges is not good enough to trade for Giannis. Oh, somebody said 56 mil. Sheesh. Yeah, so you gotta make that match. What you think, Kaja?
In terms of Giannis going to Giannis and I don't like that.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't like the city, or you don't like him with Melo?
I don't like Giannis and Charlotte. I don't. Now, if Melo can get to Milwaukee, maybe, but I don't like Giannis going to Charlotte. I don't like that idea at all.
So, Doc Rivers with Melo teaching him how Rondo was operating. Oh, I love it.
So, Giannis to Charlotte for Bridges, Sexton, and Brandon Miller. The Hornets will be picking up $54 million while getting rid of $56 million.
And with this new CBA, I think the money got to match exactly now. Before you could you could go a little bit over, and I think it was like a threshold, but I don't think this new CBA even allow it. Did they let you do the trade on ESPN trade thing?
Oh wait, hold on, wait. I hold on. Let me see. Who did I put up there? I put Colin Sexton. Oh, wrong.
Yeah, you use that trade machine, but from what I'm hearing, the CBA, the money got to match identical.
It said with the Miles Bridges, Colin Sexton, and Brandon Miller for Giannis, it said the trade is successful.
Oh, okay.
I took Colin Sexton out and put Josh Green, and it was successful with that as well.
Okay.
Now you said LaMelo to
Milwaukee.
Okay.
I don't think Charlotte want anything Milwaukee got, dog. Except Miles Turner, but they ain't gonna give Miles Turner up.
Miles Turner, he's blocked on here. I can't even trade him.
Rollins?
A lot of this team is blocked, actually.
Oh, Rollins is good, dog.
So Kyle Kuzma, I'm gonna put in there. Bobby Portis, I'm gonna put in there. And I'm gonna try that. So LaMelo for Kyle Kuzma and Bobby Portis is a successful trade. $37 million for $35 million.
Yeah, Charlotte not getting nothing. They just get rid of Melo. So that if they do something like that, they just want to get rid of Melo.
They would have to get picks. They'd have to get rebuilding compensation for that.
Yeah, for sure.
They might as well rebuild. They're not going nowhere.
Let's do Giannis to Atlanta.
Oh, that's a lot of fun right there. It's a lot of options.
All right. So are we doing Giannis for Trae Young first or Giannis with Trae Young?
Nah, get creative. Do it so Atlanta can still be a playoff team.
Okay. So I did Giannis to Atlanta for Kristaps Porzingis and Onyeka Okongwu, and it's a successful trade.
Milwaukee wouldn't do it though. You gotta be realistic.
You said get creative. All right, let me adjust.
Let me adjust.
So
yeah, Milwaukee wouldn't do that though.
All right. So that you said so they would still be a playoff team.
Yeah, I forgot they had Porzingis, so that's crazy.
Okay.
I really wanted Atlanta to get that win tonight though. They played it looked like they played too well not to pull it out, but hey, that's what happened when you messing with a champion, man. They fighting though. It's 17 seconds left. They only down 4. So they fought back a little bit, but yeah, it's a wrap.
I did Giannis to Atlanta for Trae Young, Onyeka Okongwu, and Jacob Toppin. And it's a successful trade. I think it's just saying all this shit is a successful trade.
Yeah, they probably ain't updated that machine with the new
everything's successful.
Yeah. Jokic got 39, Kaja.
Good for him.
Good for him.
How many assists?
8. And
now I'm about to okay, so rock with me, Mel. I'm about to get nasty with it.
Hey, guess how many assists Murray had?
10?
12. So when Jokic scores like we need him to do and assist less, what did I say? I said if Jokic scored more and let Murray run the offense, it'll look like Murray getting 12 assists and Jokic getting, what did I say? You'll get 7 assists just passing out of double teams. Ain't that what I said?
You did.
And look at it. This dude got 12 assists and Jokic got 8 and 39 points. Man, see what happened when you shoot 24 times and not 7?
Well, every night is not the same, but I get your formula work for tonight.
It worked for the night, but it'll work even more. This man has never beat a 50-win team in the playoffs, and he's never won 60 ball games in the season. That's telling me that whatever their formula is, it can be tweaked and something can work better.
Mm-hmm.
Because the great players that are the best in the league, they all have led 60-plus win teams. Kobe, KD, SGA, LeBron, Jordan, Steph. But Jokic, the only one that's the best player in the league that has never led a team to 60 wins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. KD only got 60 on a dot, though. But Jokic did get 57. He did get 57.
How can I make
the year they won the championship?
How you can make what work? What you trying to make work?
I'm I'm trying to do a 4-team trade that moves Trae Young, Giannis, Cat, and LaMelo.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna get this to work.
That's gonna be tough. Well, let's do one more thing two more things before we end it. Let's pick our all-stars so far.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm gonna throw a name out there for the East. Let's start with the East, right? This could be real easy.
K
and they don't pick all-stars by position no more, do they?
No,
so we can just throw names. So we can just throw names out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So K is 1 in the East. Who else y'all got?
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey. Okay, there's another one.
Jalen Brunson.
Really?
I could see that. Why not?
They second in the East.
All right, Brunson. What about Cat?
Nah.
Well, what about Giannis? He has missed a lot of games.
I'm gonna say he's missed a lot of games, so
yeah.
You know.
Like Cat might actually be. We'll go Giannis. Giannis. All right, now here will get tricky right here. With what y'all seen so far, is Jaylen Brown an all-star?
No.
What? What about you, Kaja?
I'm on the fence because it started out pretty rough. You know what I mean?
It started out rough.
And now it's getting the waters are not as as rocky, not as rough, But right now, I can't say right now. I have to see how the few more games go before I say yes.
Let's put Jaylen Brown on the fence then. Brown is on the fence. All right, Jalen Johnson in Atlanta. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Chris,
I'll allow it.
All right, Jalen Johnson over Brown is crazy. Franz Wagner. Would y'all take Wagner or Ben Caro this year?
Paolo's been hurt, Man, injuries are.
Yeah, I put Franz in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's some guys that was hurt early on, like Jalen Williams and OKC and LeBron, that might have to miss out.
I want to say Paolo, but he's been hurt, so I gotta go Franz.
So you go Franz. You think Franz is an all-star this year though? Over Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna keep asking over Jaylen Brown.
I see you keep going back Jaylen Brown.
Over Jaylen Brown. All right. Dang, the East ain't got no centers except Giannis if you count him as a center. What about Jalen Duran? Is there 2 all-star? Remember the teams that, in my opinion, the teams that get 2 all-stars have to be in the
Duran been hooping. Duran been hooping. I'll give him one.
Kaja, Duran. You think Detroit is deserving of 2 all-stars?
For sure.
Remember when Boston used to have the number 1 record in the East, they would get Brown and Tatum in the all-star game.
I thought we kind of forgot. Like, nobody mentioned Donovan Mitchell. Okay, I'm just not thinking about that.
Oh man, Mitchell. My bad, Mitchell. Got
Evan
Mitchell.
Mobley.
I don't know about Evan Mobley. If they was the number 1 seed, like if you the number 1 and the number 2 seed, I can easily give you 2. But you can. I'm like Cleveland in the 4th seed right now. I can't give you 2. Like y'all not performing well enough to get 2.
I get what you're saying.
So we go with Durant in there or no? Chris, you're a Detroit fan. Do you think Durant deserves an all-star or not?
I think so.
All right, Durant. That's 8, y'all. And here's my wild card. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
That man averaging 25. But they ain't won before games though.
Dang.
But he averaging 25. I'm sorry. Hey, he averaging more than Franz Wagner and Ben Caro.
Well, how do they is fan vote or is it media and coaches vote? It's media and coaches.
It's a combination, I believe.
The fan vote might get him in. The fan vote might get him in.
No. The fans vote for the starters. Ain't nobody go vote him in as a starter for sure. Because the starters gonna be Cade, Maxey, Giannis. They gonna get the fan vote and Mitchell. So it's gonna be Maxey, Mitchell, Cade, Giannis. That's 4 that's automatically getting fan vote. I don't know who they go vote.
You forgot about Brunson.
You think he'll get it over Maxey this year? I mean, New York is big, but so is Philly.
Yeah, New York is huge. That's why I would say that he might get it over Maxey.
Okay.
That's because of the market.
Oh my God. I made it work.
I'm like, what happened? What I missed?
All right. Rock with me. Giannis gets traded from the Bucks to the Knicks. Colin Sexton gets traded from the Hornets to the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns gets traded from the Knicks to the Hawks. LaMelo Ball goes to the Hawks. Cole Anthony goes to the Hawks. Trae Young and Jalen Johnson goes to the Bucks. Kristaps Porzingis and OG Anunoby go to the Hornets, and the trade is successful.
Sheesh.
I made it work.
Hey,
that's a lie.
OKC gonna have a tough one tonight, boy, because
it looks like it. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Nico was right.
I can't believe
Somebody
I made that
saying
trade
Jaylen
work.
Brown
That's
shooting 50% from the field, averaging 29, and his team is what are they at right now? Top 4, top 5 in the East. Let me pull up these standings.
How he's playing now obviously is better than what it was in the beginning of the season. You know, it took some getting used to. You know, it took some adjusting. So for me,
they're 5th in the East.
that's what I'm going by. I'm going about the entirety of from the beginning up until now. Now, a few more games, I don't mind putting Jaylen Brown in because I love Jaylen Brown. But right now, like I can't for sure say yes if I'm looking at the whole entire amount of games that have been played.
Going back to this trade real quick that I made though. So it also on this trade machine tells you the analysis, like what's the have you affected this team's win percentage, right? So the Hornets get worse. they lose 14 wins with this trade.
Yeah.
The Bucks getting Trae Young and Jalen Johnson and getting rid of Giannis and Cole Anthony does not affect the winning percentage of that team. So they'll still be a playoff team. The New York Knicks gain a win with Giannis and Colin Sexton. The Hawks gain 8 wins with Karl Anthony Towns, LaMelo Ball, and Cole Anthony.
Gotta love analytics, right?
Gotta love analytics.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I definitely like Giannis in New York for sure.
I like Giannis in New York. I do.
Y'all messing with that trade in the chat? Y'all like that? I was somehow able to make it work. The money was getting tight, but I made it work.
All right, so to finish up, we got 8 names. We got 9 names. I'm gonna put Brown back on there to make it 10.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. So we got 10 names, and we only got one big man. That's Bronson. Well, unless you count Wagner as a power forward. Oh, and Durant. Durant is a big man. So here's what the dilemma comes at. Are they taking 10 or 12 also? I think it's 12. 12. So we got 2 slots left.
Oh, wait. No. Each team is 8, I think.
Oh no, they're doing that weird thing where they breaking it up. Yeah, but you gotta before you break it down into the teams in the format, you got to get the all-stars first, I think.
Yeah, but it's still 24 each side. I mean 24 total, but it's 8. It's 8 a team. Right.
But you still got to pick 12 East, 12 West.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 10 slots filled with 2 slots left, and we still haven't picked a player from the Raptors who's number 3 in the East. So either Barnes or Ingram. So keep that in mind.
Oh, Ingram.
Okay. We haven't picked a player from the Heat, which only Bam would be. So you got a choice between should it be Bam from the Heat or should you get 2 from Detroit with Durant and Cade? Like, is it Bam or Durant?
No, Durant.
Okay. We got nobody from the Bulls. Bulls not in 12 though. I'm okay with that. Nobody from the Pacers. So yeah, I think that's the only thing we got to figure out if Bam is in, and if Ingram. I guess Bam and Ingram will be the 2 last slots then, huh?
That's fine.
Yeah, I agree. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Bam and Ingram. I'm writing this down, y'all, because I want to see how close we get. Once the voting start. All right, so that's the East. All right, for the West, the Thunder. Are we comfortable?
SGA.
SGA for sure.
And you could get Chet.
I think it's Chet this year, and I think Williams get left out.
Well, he just started playing, so
yeah, he just started playing. But by the time the voting get here, it's possible
he could be in.
The Thunder might get 3. So should we put Williams down? Should we put the 3 for the Thunder or no? Because the West is kind of stacked.
The West is stacked. I'm gonna go right now. Go with Shea and Chet. Yeah.
All right, Shea and Chet. All right, Williams is on the fence. We'll see what happens after that. Rockets, Sengun and KD or just Sengun?
I think are they number 2? They number 2, right?
They number 2.
They earn 2.
I think so too. But then the question is gonna be: do the Lakers earn 2?
No, they haven't played enough.
But Luka getting in with the fan vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KD might get in with the fan vote too.
But that'll be it.
All right, so let's put KD for now, and let's put Luka because we know Luka getting in. So
you didn't put Sengun down?
Sengun is in there.
Oh, he's in it. Okay.
But he ain't. Yeah. Sengun too.
Sengun might be a reserve though.
Yeah, he's not getting in as a starter. Right.
Jokic.
Are we put? Hold on. Are we putting Reeves in there?
No.
No Reeves.
I think he definitely should be in the conversation. I mean, him and Luka.
I think so too. I'm gonna put him
Reeves
on the
has
fence.
been.
I don't know if he gets enough of the fan vote to get in.
No, he not gonna need it. He gonna get in with the coaches and the coaches go vote him in.
You think the Lakers get 3 though? Because you know they're gonna try and cape.
Ain't no way LeBron get in there. This dude averaging 9 points a game. Ain't no way LeBron getting in.
LeBron gonna be in there. Stop playing.
That's crazy. You think so?
I know.
The league. Adam Silver would not allow an All-Star weekend to happen without.
There's no way you're not gonna have LeBron there.
LeBron will go.
Wow. So
I don't care if he's averaging 2 points. LeBron's gonna be in there.
All right, so let's put LeBron in there then. LeBron is in there. That's insane because let's go screw Reeves over for sure.
It is.
Yeah, well.
All right, so we got 6. Let's go to number 7, Jokic, right? For sure.
Jokic is in there.
Is Murray in there?
No.
Murray averaging 25 points a game. Murray's not in there.
Murray won't get in there.
I don't think he will.
Because you still got to think about the other names in the West. Ant-Man is going to get in there.
Wemby
is going to get in there.
Wemby can't even play 5 straight games. All right, I got Murray on the fence. All right, so we're going with Wemby. Wemby's in there. That's 8. Number 9 would be
Ant-Man.
Ant number 9.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker.
I don't know if Booker's getting in there, dog.
You don't think so?
I don't know, dog.
The West is stacked. They 13-9 right now.
I know, but you know they go vote Steph in.
That's ugly though.
They go vote Steph in, dog. So let's put Steph. We know Steph go get voted in. We got Booker on the fence. All right, Booker's on the fence.
So how many is that in and how many is that on the fence?
That's 10 in and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fence.
And who's on the fence again?
Jalen Williams, Devin Booker, Austin Reeves, and Jamal Murray.
Murray and Austin Reeves won't go.
Well, hold on. We still got to go to the Grizzlies. Nobody from the Grizzlies? No JJJ, no John Morant?
Hell no.
Okay. Blazers. What about Avia?
No.
Dude is averaging 27, 7, and 7, dog. In Portland.
Yeah, but
how you say his name?
Avia.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so Avia on the fence, but I think he should be in there. We got 2 slots left. Hold on, let's keep going. So Avia,
no Jazz,
then Lauri Markkanen. No, Lauri Markkanen killed him too.
You got to put Lauri in there.
What about Avia from Portland?
Good one.
It's real crazy in the West, ain't it?
The level of play obviously deserves to be there, but I'm not sure, if you get enough fan votes. Maybe the coaches.
Right, as a reserve.
Yeah.
So Markkanen, Avia. As far as Dallas, we know Kyrie's not going to be able to get in there. AD.
Cooper's definitely in there. Stop it.
AD Mike can get in, dog.
Cooper Flag won't be a first-year All-Star.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
It's possible, but
this shit getting ugly down here in the bottom, though.
It is. Like, are we gonna throw James Harden in there? I don't think the Kings or the Pelicans got an All-Star at all.
Hell no. Nah.
I'm fine with. Okay, so I'm fine with leaving teams below the 10th seed without having an All-Star. Do better if you want to make All-Star. Win more games. But this is.
I'm sorry. What's Steph in this conversation?
Yeah,
we got
Steph. Okay.
Steph is going.
I missed something. Okay.
We got 2 slots left, Kaja, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players for 2 slots. All right, so let's do it. So far, we got Sengun, that's a center. We got Jokic, that's a center. We got Wemby, that's a center. Right. As far as guards, we got SGA. Oh no, we got Chet too. So we got Chet. We got a big team. Chet, Sengun, Jokic, Wemby. Then we got guards, Steph, SGA, Luka. Then we got forwards, KD and LeBron. This team is complete and stacked.
Where Ant-Man at?
Ant-Man is there too. My bad. I meant Ant-Man, right? So that's 10 players.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 left. So we can really take any position. Who is more deserving? All right. Otvia is playing as a number 1 in Portland on a losing team, but he's putting up good numbers.
You got to put him in there, I think.
Williams is playing as a number 2 in OKC who missed the first 19 games. And he has a guy that's playing that filled in his number 2 spot in Chet, who we got on this list. Booker is playing as a number 1, but he's in and out of the lineup. He's doing decent, but the team is winning. Lauri Markkanen is playing on a losing team, putting up good numbers. And Murray is a number 2, and Reeves is a number 2 on winning teams. So honestly, I think we can rule out Lauri Markkanen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can rule out Devin Booker.
I can't rule out Lauri.
You can't rule out on a losing team?
The level of production, look, it's a team sport. Like, I can't control every single person or everything on this team, but what I can control is how I show up, how I perform, my effort, and what I bring to the table. And he's been consistent. So I gotta put him there.
But I'm also not rewarding nobody who's on the 11th seed over somebody who's on the 7th seed.
Yeah, but All-Star is about the individual. We're not talking about each team. It's not like All-Star teams.
You won't never see nobody who's dead last in the conference make an All-Star game, though.
I get what you're saying. I do. But for me, like I said, I can't ignore it. I know that.
Let me pull up his stats. What is it? Because I know it was big time at the beginning of the season. I don't know what it is now though.
You pulling it up?
Yeah,
he's average. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not his average. He is averaging 28, 6 and 2.
28, 6 and 2. Okay. What is Murray averaging?
Give me a second. I'll pull it up. Give me a second. Maneuvering.
I'll pull up Booker while you pulling up Murray.
Jamal is averaging, and the Nuggets won by 1, by the way. What's his name? Jamal is averaging 25, 5 and 6.
And Booker is averaging 25, 7 and 4.
Oh gosh.
What was Murray averaging again?
25,
5 and 6.
25, 5 and 6.
25, 5 and 6.5.
And the Nuggets, so Booker is a number 1 on the number 7 ranked team in the West. And Jamal is a number 2 on the number 4 ranked
4 or
team
5.
in the West. Yeah, 4.
And you said is AR there or he's not there?
No, we ain't even got Austin Reeves.
AR not
who's
getting
averaging 30.
He should be there to me.
But because they're gonna get LeBron in on the fan vote. And Luke
so getting in from the Lakers is insane unless they was the number 1 seed. The only team I think deserves 3 is OKC. I mean, you 21 and 1 right now, dog. If anybody deserves 3, it's OKC. If anybody deserves 2, is going to be Detroit
and Houston.
Well, I don't think they deserve 2, but they go get 2 just because KD.
You don't think they deserve 2?
No, I think those are for number 1. I think double All-Stars are for number 1 seeds.
KD is averaging 25, 5 and 4.
I understand.
And Sengun is averaging 23, 9 and 7.
Yeah.
On the number 2 team in the West.
It's not the number 1 seed.
Well, if we keep it in the box, I mean,
hold on.
They've been winning without J-Dub. He just got back.
True. Reeves averaging 29. Reeves averaging 29, 7 and 6, dog.
He won't get in because of his teammates, and that's the sad part. Because AR should go.
He definitely should. I'm having a hard time leaving him off. I'm like, he's been.
Me too. All right, this our stuff. This man down. We putting Reeves in. Are we good with that?
I'm good with it.
I'm putting Reeves in. I'm sorry. I got Reeves in.
I'm not good with that.
I'm not good. No, I'm not good. No, I'm not good with the Lakers getting 3. So that means
I'm not good with the Lakers getting 3. Yeah.
LeBron's not in. I'm sorry. I'm putting Williams in for LeBron. OKC gets 3 All-Stars. Williams in for LeBron.
So
no, I'm
OKC
lying.
gets
I'm lying.
3.
I'm lying.
Houston gets 2 and LA gets 2.
I'm lying. I'm putting Avia in.
I agree with that.
So OKC gets 2, Houston gets 2, Lakers get 2 to get Avia in.
Correct. And then that last slot.
Who's on the fence again? Are you giving this to Jamal Murray?
It's gonna be between Booker, Williams, Murray. Do we give OKC 3 and give Williams a nod, or do we get Murray his first All-Star, or do we give Booker another All-Star?
Well, let's think about the times we've seen 3 All-Stars from one team.
I'm gonna go Murray over Booker,
and see if let's see if the criteria matches, right? If I remember correctly, Golden State got Clay, Steph, and Draymond in all in the same year.
They did, and that was the number 1 seed. I also remember that Atlanta, when they was the number 1 seed, got Joe Johnson, Kyle Korver, Al Horford.
And did Cleveland ever get 3 in with LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Detroit got 3 in with Billups, Rip, and Wallace.
And Ben Wallace?
Yeah.
And they were
probably the number 1 seed.
Let's see. Teams. NBA teams with 3 All-Stars in the same season.
How many spots you got left now? It is definitely politics. Yeah.
1.
Because of politics, LeBron's gonna be in there, no matter what.
Man, but if LeBron in there, the Lakers just can't get 3, dog. That means Reeves can't be there.
Especially if he might retire this year or next. There's no way they're gonna leave him out.
Absolutely, yeah. They got to give him his flowers. But cool.
Did y'all say James Harden? No, because of what's going on.
He's not
that team there. Trash. Ain't no way you can get in there. I mean, look, we left AD out, dog.
AD, he's left himself out. He hasn't been playing.
But we put LeBron in.
Well, he's LeBron. You know what I mean? Even if we don't put him in, they're gonna put him in. There's no way he's not gonna be there.
I agree. Him and Steph.
Let's leave Steph out of it because Steph is available.
The only one out of the old guys that deserve an All-Star nod this year is KD. Steph and LeBron don't deserve one.
Steph always deserves one.
I understand, man. I understand.
I forgot you was trolling me on the live a few weeks ago. I forgot about that.
I told you when Steph got hurt, there was light skin leaving the body. That wasn't pain.
You did say that. Yep. Pissed me off.
Kaji, you should never let me piss you off.
It's
all fun and games for me.
I was like, how dare them insult Steph? Play with Steph like that.
I wish you would have heard me talk about Steph and the Warriors when I first started this podcast.
Really?
You think I was the number 1 Warriors fan, the number 1 Steph fan.
There we go. See? What happened?
Right. Nothing happened. It's just, I say what I see. And what I seen then was domination from the Warriors and Steph Curry. What I see now is entitlement and a team that should have been broken up 4 years ago. Well, whatever year they won the championship. After that Draymond should have been gone. They should have moved on and rebuilt. And I see them trying to hang on to something that ain't there no more. And I pointing it out every chance I get.
Well, they did move on. I mean, Jordan Poole left, not under the best circumstances. Wiggs is gone. This got rid of Looney. Only person that's really still there, consistent, has been Draymond and Steph, right? Everybody else is pretty much.
And they were supposed to move on from Draymond because keeping Draymond keeps them playing a certain style of small ball that don't work no more. Because Draymond,
they tried to get Laurie. I know they wanted Laurie, but they was like, no, we're not giving him up.
And guess who? And guess who talked them out of getting Laura?
Draymond? Really?
Draymond. He said it on his podcast. He said they came to him about that, and he advised them against it because
Why?
of what Draymond said that because he didn't want to give up the future for a guy that's not go do what Steph was doing. Like this is not the guy you give up the future for. But what the truth really is he knows that any guy that's going to come in is going to make them move on from him. You know, he was just self-preservation. Exactly. And he think people can't see through that. Obviously the Warriors can't, but man, that dude is a grifter, man. They should have been moved on from Draymond. So I see that, I point it out, and I tell everybody the role that Steph plays in that scenario. Like, he's not innocent in it. And people think I hate Steph, and I'm like, man, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew how I roll for them, it's just I say what I see, man. It's over.
Yeah, I was so upset last night when they lost that game to the Sixers because they came all the way back.
They did come back. They did good.
All the way back. I'm like, how do you not secure the rebound? How do you let VJ come from out of nowhere and put it right back in? Oh, I was so livid. I
was proud of the first game that Seth played in, and he came out there and dropped 17 and was hitting point. I was hyped for that game, man. Seth is my dog. Seth is my dog. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So we got to finish up with this last slot, dog. We got to agree on something. I really want Murray to get it, but this is the reason why Murray ain't never made the All-Star. Look at the point guards in the West. SGA.
He's never made an All-Star ever? I didn't realize that. Dang.
Nope. SGA, Luka, Steph. And I would hate for Reeves to have a decent year as a number 3 and get an All-Star nod before Murray ever gets one. Man. With 3 Lakers. That is insane. They cannot keep doing Murray like this.
Man.
Ain't that crazy? Like, Murray is legit.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, he had 2 seasons where he missed from injury, so that messed up his All-Star joint. But the other times, you know, I think he'd be right there. But like he would have Dame in the West, Steph in the West, Luka in the West. And then when Dame started getting hurt, you still got Steph, Luka, and now you got SGA. Like, he just can't catch a break in the West.
Yeah, the West is stacked. The West is
and then Booker. That's another guard. Like, it's just too many guards. But what if he really want to make All-Star, he got to leave Denver and do what Brunson did and get a squad as a number 1. Because Brunson was never gonna make All-Star beside Luka ever. Like, the offense just doesn't allow for people to make All-Stars other than Luka or Jokic. Like, you can't look how good Gordon be playing. Look how good MPJ is playing in Brooklyn. Like, you just cannot make and that's my problem with their offense, Kaja. Yes, Jokic numbers be monster, but when your numbers are like that, that means you're doing too much and your other teammates are doing too less. And that's not good balance. Right? So if you got 3 All-Star level players on your team that can't make All-Star, something is wrong. Like, he got 3 All-Star caliber players. Gordon, Murray, well, not no more. MPJ, when he was there, all 3 of them was All-Star level. Can't make All-Star. You think Wagner better than MPJ? You think Avia better than MPJ?
You know,
you think Austin Reeves better than MPJ or Murray? You think Siakam better than Aaron Gordon? Siakam made we forgot about Siakam. He made All-Star last year.
I remember, but their record this year, I mean, it's just they're in shambles right now. Oh, it's in shambles.
Was Tyrese Halliburton that important of a piece for them? Golly.
Well, they lost Miles Turner too.
Yeah, true.
I think Tyrese was more important than people give him credit for.
Hey, Detroit with the win. Let's go.
I thought it was gonna lose that one. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna
Advio dropped 35, 9, and 7 in the loss.
That dude be balling, dog.
Before we go though, I've been over here trying to find. For some reason, it's a really hard stat to find, but I was able to find besides the Warriors, any other team in NBA history have 4 or more players selected as All-Stars in the same season. It's happened twice by the Warriors.
KD was there.
Yep. The 62 Boston Celtics did it with Russell, Cousy, Tom Heinsohn, and Sam Jones. The 75 Boston Celtics sent Havlicek, JoJo White, Paul Silas, and Dave Collins. The 83 Sixers sent Julius Erving, Maurice Cheeks, Moses Malone, and Andrew Toney. The 98 Lakers sent Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Nick Van Exel, and Eddie Jones. The 06 Pistons sent Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, Ben Wallace, and Rasheed Wallace. The 2011 Boston Celtics sent Rondo, Pierce, Allen, and Garnett. And the 2015 Hawks sent Jeff Teague, Al Horford, Paul Millsap, and Kyle Korver.
I remember that year. Yeah. It's another stat that's out there that's cool too. We looked up out there. Jamal Murray scored 50, and I was like, man, has any other team had 3 players score 50 in one season? Because Aaron Gordon scored 50 the first game, Jokic scored 50 like the second week, and this week Murray scored 50. And I think the only other team that done it was that team that had Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and there was another guy. I can't remember who the other guy was. They all scored 50 in one season. I think it was them. I think it was the Lakers. But Kaja, what is?
I got you. The 94-95 Sixers, Dana Barros and Willie Burton both had 50-point games.
That's 2 guys. I'm talking about 3. They had 3 50-point scores in one season. Jokic, Jamal, Aaron Gordon.
The 61-62 Lakers, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, and Rudy LaRusso all had 50-point games in the same season.
Yep. And I think Baylor had like 5 50-point games, or maybe West had 5 50-point games. So they didn't do it just once.
Jokic, Murray, and MPJ.
Yep. MPJ. No, not MPJ. Murray and Aaron Gordon.
Nope, they got MPJ up here.
MPJ scored 50 in the season?
Mm-hmm. I think I actually remember that game.
What year was this? You remember that, Kaja?
I do not. No, wait.
It could have been MPJ. What year was this?
Oh.
Wasn't last year. Was it the year before?
Okay, now they're saying he hasn't had a 50-point game.
Okay. Nah, so they got the name.
They must have been talking about Aaron Gordon, but AI is fucking up.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon, Murray, and Jokic. So that's only happened twice, Kaja. So what you think that says about Murray and Gordon?
I understand what you're saying. I get your perspective. I get it.
I'm about to win you over, Kaja. I'm gonna win you over. If you keep coming on this show, you're gonna be thinking
but no, honestly speaking, I don't think the Joker cares about everything running through him. Like when I look at him, honestly, and I hear him talk about basketball, I think he enjoys it because like he's naturally gifted. But I think he'd be okay back at home with his horses. Like I don't think like if they said, you know what, we're gonna go and run through Jamal, he's like, okay. Like I don't think he'd be like, no, let it run through me. I don't get that vibe from him. I think that's more of like maybe a man like coaching, decision because he's so dominant, because like offensively, like like he's a monster. But I don't think he would care if they switch it up.
Jokic got Mike Malone fired. You don't think he can go to the ownership and be like, I want the offense to be a certain way? Like he enjoys those assist numbers and all the attention he getting, the MVPs and stuff. The reason why I know is because when he didn't win MVP against Embiid, he came back the next year because he almost averaged a triple-double that year that Embiid won it. He didn't average a triple-double. He almost. He came back. That was the first. The season after that was the first season I seen him take less shots. So he was actually wanting to pass more to average a triple-double. That's how I knew he one of those MVPs.
Gotcha.
Right. So he adjusts to certain things. Another thing he did, that game where he had 55 points, because he was averaging like 25, 12 rebounds and 12 assists at some like early this season. And then when he had that 50-point game, he only had 6 assists that game. And it brought his assists from 12 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next game after that, he didn't have a lot of assists. He had like maybe 7. And then after that, next thing you know, he stopped shooting again. That's when he had those games where he had 10 shots and then 7 shots, but he was passing more.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like he want to keep his assist numbers above 10, because last year he averaged 10 assists. I think this year he want to average 11 or 12. Like he always want to do a little bit better than what he did, so they be like, it's not the same thing as last year. Like he wants those MVPs for sure. Another thing is Michael Porter Jr. on the podcast last week was like, man.
Oh God, what did he say? I missed that. What did he say?
He was describing on what it's like seeing him work off the court and stuff like that. He was like, nobody works harder than Jokic. After the game, he's in the weight room lifting. Mm-hmm. Like he puts up shot. He was like, his demeanor makes people think he don't care about basketball, but you cannot get that good and that consistent without having the same type of drive that the greats had. He said he said that Jokic cares, but his the answer that he gave after he won the championship about going home to his horses, everybody has taken it and run with it to make it seem like he just show up and just throw his jersey on and just play, and he don't be practicing and working out as much as Kobe or Mike or something like that. So Jokic is a maniac for basketball. It's just he got a personality and a demeanor that he wants the audience to have, and that might be a defense mechanism for him. But
maybe it's a demeanor then.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he doesn't care at all. I just feel like he cares more about his horses, and maybe that's just the way. Like I said, I don't know him personally like MPJ does, but that's just the way he comes off.
Houston also got the win over Phoenix tonight too.
Yeah, I expected that.
Man, Thompson was the leading scorer with 31 points.
Houston looking good, though.
I like that young man. I like him a lot.
I do too, man. I really do. All right, man. We about to end it, y'all. But I got to know what we doing as a crew, as man down, man. The last slot, Murray, Avia. No, we already got Avia in. Murray or Williams. Where we going?
Murray.
We're going Murray. Okay.
Williams hasn't played, and the team they're dominant without him. Like it's not like they missed the step. Yeah,
I'd have to give it to Murray right now.
In what world do you think that by the time we get to the voting phase, that Williams has been playing so good that Williams get in and Chet is out?
I think OKC can get 3 in.
You think they can get 3?
I think they can get 3.
If they get 3, then somebody got to come out. It's probably going to be Avia or Reeves.
It'll probably be Reeves because the Lakers ain't getting 3 in.
They definitely can get 3 in by the time this happens. It's because they got the best record, by far the best team in the West.
In the league.
Best team, period.
I'm glad we put this on record, man. I love coming back to stuff after like a month or two to see where we was accurate at and where we wasn't. This is gonna be fun, man. We got 12 on each side. We about to see what happened. Dang, this kind of excited me.
See how close we are.
Yeah, for sure. But I like what Murray doing this year.
Don't lose that list. Don't lose that list.
Yeah, don't.
I mean, it's recorded. It's on live. But I ain't gonna lose the list though. I keep it in my little black book. It says,
Joker is the best. Oh no.
It says, look at you
retiring
from the Navy and shit. This is a gift from one of my friends.
Nice.
You in the Navy?
I retired.
Ah, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did 21 years.
Wow.
I did.
That's amazing.
I did 4.
Wow. Shout out to both of y'all.
Yeah, I met this young man in Japan. Not having a clue about life and needing guidance from a OG like myself.
That I'm still looking for because I ain't got it from him. No, I'll just play it, man. Mel's definitely been one of my best mentors in the Navy and out. So shout out
for sure.
That's what's up.
It's a big brother for sure.
For sure. All right, y'all.
Super older big brother, like super older big brother.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I
Wow.
lean into my wisdom, man. I got gray hair. I'm a silver fox. You know what I mean? I'm good with it. I'm cool with it. Don't thank me for my service. I did it for the money.
Okay.
I did it for the Chargers in the country visits.
Listen, do not look at me like a hero. 100% I did it for the money, dog.
If only you knew what we was doing on them boats.
I did this for the money.
Wow. On that note.
but thank you for your support. We appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to go sub to Just Simply Sports, man, to catch Kaja. And we go come back to this list, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Peace. Thank you.